not just crazy conspiracies anymore.
It seems the storm
Ties
riders
that
have
bind.
proven themselves once more. As have you, champion.
Unreal.
Find the path to victory. Danger lurks.
The Widow Arachni sent word via one of those weave rats of hers. She has a lead that may be relevant to our cause and has invited us to investigate. All the training in the world is useless without knowledge of our enemy. My own reconnaissance efforts in Ajkahet were met with mixed results. As you may recall, I admit that I am not keen on venturing down there again so soon. Fortunately, reinforcements have arrived with a capable spy master. Unfortunately, she is, well, you'll see. She, a capable spy master?
I hear you need some eyes in the dark, Windrunner.
Nice.
The
Lillian
Weaver
Boss,
has a lead
huh?
that may be relevant to our cause. I would follow it myself, but
You're busy, I get it. Just stay out of my way. Champion, meet me at the Weaver's lair.
Hell yeah. I like Lillian Boss. She's one of my favorite recurring characters, long-term characters. Jay just says gross. God, this guy's such a jerk. Huh. Gotta have a voice of dissent. Into the butthole. I like dreadlords. What does the void smell like? God dang, this freaking hair. Get in there.
Were you followed?
this is your backup? Interesting.
Sorry. I got a little excited.
We meet again.
Who are you? Oh, come now. I've been around. Don't you recognize me? Yateki winks at you. Yateki. I've had some work done. It took a while to infiltrate the right circles, but eventually they were assured of my loyalty and let me ascend. A mistake on their part, of course. Nice. You look like about what I expected. You're ascended? What does it feel like? Yateki looks thoughtful. It's different, but not how you might expect. New doors are open to me, but other familiar ones are closed. It would be difficult to explain to a non-Nerubian. Okay, I'm definitely screenshotting that. The fuck? Since being ordered, new doors are open to me, but other familiar ones are closed. Okay, let's talk about something else.
Kahet is Korvan.
Birdgoth, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Craigie, thanks for the Prime for 2 months. NBC Catchamp for the Tier 1, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You're ascended? That smell like.
What is it you ask?
This place reminds me of home. That's not necessarily a good
Keep
thing.
your guard up.
As I was telling your surly little spy master, I expect this to be a mutually beneficial undertaking. We shall both walk out of it with the information we need.
Come back again, little morsel.
Ugh, this bug. And especially with larger NPCs like this, you gotta walk real far. I have eyes in every crevice of the city, save for one that has eluded me. The Transformatory is the grounds of Ansarek's most precocious minions and treasured pets. It is where the ascension process was developed. I've only gotten my claws on it recently, thanks to dear Yateki. Much of it remains uncomfortably shrouded. A more legs-on approach is in order. Place shadecasters to collect intel from my scouts. Then meet Iteki and your own spy master Voss in a discreet corner of the district. Okay?
The transformatory was a blind spot for me, until Yateki breached it and achieved ascension. Mistress, you flatter me. Scout for troubling movement in the area, then rendezvous and prepare to infiltrate.
Oh, makes sense! Move it!
Kej, go learn about Kej. I'm gonna do this just real quick.
Welcome, little morsel.
Only the finest for you. Do return again.
What the fuck am I doing?
Elix Cortage. Enjoy my offering.
Dubious vial of vigor.
Interested in the unusual?
Don't I already have one of those? No.
Do return again.
Bye, Queen's pheromones. Here you go.
Do not waste my time.
Get a good look around. This place is get pretty spooky, even for a savvy gal like me, but get enough Kej together and you'll be able to buy all sorts of stuff, both here and in the City of Threads. Then again, you're probably still gonna get eaten. So maybe look into finding Nerubian gravestones.
On your way.
Shop, browse. Smell.
That kind of look good. Interesting. Pretty cool. That looks pretty cool.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Oh. There's some things coming together. Maybe use a little work. They advertise pheromone perfume on Facebook all the time. It's so dumb. My friends tried to get real pheromones to attract girls when we were in high school. Oh my god. People will try anything, man. People try anything. Oh, I was supposed to upgrade equipment with Valor Stones. Gotta go this way. Boom. Oh, I see.
Gathering supplies? Marching out? I've heard nothing of this. Make no mistake, this is preparation for war, and none thought to inform me.
Uh-oh.
This bodes ill indeed.
Uh-oh. Up on the top.
Smuggling is common enough in the city, but from the maddening deep, unusual, and concerning. I need to know where they're taking that bile, why, and for whom.
Okay. What the fuck is being... Yeah, there's some weird discussions going on in chat. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Do you see that? Nothing. Decidedly odd for the City of Threats. The freshly ascended are usually flitting about the Umbral Bazaar. Where have they gone?
Transformatory.
They made it. Color me impressed.
Don't get too comfortable. We've got a long mission ahead of us. My blades stay sharp.
I don't like the sound of those reports. Looks like whatever they're cooking's coming to a head. Right in time for us to walk in. Don't worry. I'll let you know if we get in too deep.
Do not linger.
I've identified 3 sites of interest to investigate. A stockpile on the east side of the complex, a warehouse in the center, and lastly that big storehouse with Royal Sareki flags outside it. We'll rendezvous there. There's less chance of discovery if we move separately through the area. You may be hidden from most Nerubians, but the Ascended will sniff you out. Chuck some of these anger pheromones at them if you get heat. It'll distract them. Stay sharp, stay quiet.
Much to be done.
Look what the weave brought.
How do these aggression pheromones work? They are experimental. Any true-born Nerubian who catches a whiff of them will become incandescently angry and feel compelled to attack. You can see the utility in warfare, but also the potential for friendly fire. I'm not surprised they never saw widespread use. How did you get them? They fell off a rickshaw, of course. Lucky for us, hmm?
Weave protect you.
I love the fucking spiders, dude. As much as I adore skulking in the shadows, the juiciest intel is going to be inside the laboratory of the Grand Splicer. Of course, you'll need the proper pheromones once you're in, but we can take care of that with a little biological forgery. The Nerubian loyalists here are surely on the invite list. 6 of their secretions should be enough to disguise the 3 of us.
May your threads hold
If
strong.
those Ascended guards get close, hit them with one of these vials. It'll provide a distraction.
They don't look tough. I'm sure you'll be fine. Enjoy slinking around? I'll be walking right in.
You fucking... In this one, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I always check it. Every time I come by it, I check that one.
Ugh. Black blood. Don't touch that stuff. I'm not surprised we found some here, but I don't like that they're moving it around.
Fresh from the transformatory and still dripping with ichor. They're shipping these Ascended to the front before they've got their wits about them.
Yeesh. Look good. Whoa. The first ascended.
Changes the situation. I don't like the look of that huge thing.
It's an added bit of intrigue, that's for sure. Who's keeping it bound, and why?
Who is that? They're imprisoned. I mean, I'm assuming her mom died, but it'd be fucking crazy if she did that to her. It'd be fucking crazy, dude. Locked her up. Force ascended her, locked her up, dude. That could be a fractal, actually. That'd be interesting. Oh, I didn't get the secretion. Fuck! I'm here too early. Fuck! I gotta get some secretions. Gross. Sorry, I need your guts. Or do I need to throw this at them? This is the aggressive pheromone. That's for the other guys, right? That's not for that. That's the biosmiths. No, I think I need to kill these guys. Oh, there we go. Found in the pheromone glands of only the most trusted Sareki acolytes. Loyalist secretions. Interesting. Right. We need a fractal emote like the aliens guy. Well, we have that. It actually just says Alligans. Alligans. It should say fractal, though. It'd be better. I wonder if I can get Mori to change it for me. Just change the text on it. I wonder if he could. Probably would be willing to. I don't know. Pay him a little edit fee. Something like that. Yeah, most of the current emotes were made while we were playing Final Fantasy XIV full-time. I used to have a lot more WoW-themed emotes, but they're of a different style. I don't know if I have them anymore. I might be able to get in contact with the person who made them, but I don't know if they'll have them anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to do some stuff for the channel, like emotes and all that, but they're expensive. Emotes are very expensive, especially when you have as many of them as we do, so, yeah. Alright, here we go.
What is it you ask?
We came down here to figure out what these Nerubians were up to. I don't think I like the answer.
Keep your guard up.
If you saw me? No, you didn't.
We've protected.
Finally, I was waiting for when we'd stumble upon the real intrigue.
May your threads hold strong.
My blade stays
We've got a
sharp.
new objective. Figure out what Ansurex's plans are for this thing. We'll find our answers inside the laboratory of the Grand Splicer. I'd bet my blades on it. I scouted a maintenance hatch on the roof that you can grapple up to. Iteki brewed up some weird concoction that they claim will get us the proper clearance once inside. Yuck. Meet you in there. The Fallen Queen's Band.
There is much to be done.
1 spritz of this, and no one will question that you belong in the transformatory.
Laboratory access. Ascension crazed soldier. Blood. It's in my blood. Jesus Christ. Convenient grapnel used. Air duct. Making of a monster.
We're in. Now let's get what we came for and get out before we're caught.
Transformatory
My
evolutionist.
Dear Lillian, where's the fun in that?
I agree, Cababito.
This is a dangerously unstable formulation. Intriguing.
Wonder if that's what they've been feeding the monstrosity outside.
Dangerously unstable. Seems fine.
Our experiments are not for overcrawler eyes. Our experiments are not for overcrawler eyes.
This experiment dates back to Nephirus's reign? Ansrek's been stewing on this a long time.
Oh boy.
Never who?
Oh boy.
Oh, dear departed queen. I wonder if the Weaver knew about this.
Oh, I didn't do everything. I thought that was what it was telling me to use. There's one more thing over here. Discarded Shadecaster. Oh.
Slender is the strand that guides our destiny, known only by true sacrifice. In our kingdom of Azj-Kahet, no one understood this sacrifice more than Queen Nephirus, my mother. I saw this when the Black Empire came to conscript us for their last stand at Ny'alotha. My mother refused them.
For this treachery, your line will sever itself. This kingdom will wither with the waning of your worth.
Her strength defined us that day. And in that moment, we felt destined for greatness. But in the years that followed, our greatness was tarnished. Look at them out there. Wretched, starving.
I am not immune to our people's suffering. I believe better days will come.
Not if you keep failing to seize the moment. What was the point of you freeing our future, only to leave us buried in the past?
You comprehend so little. There is much for you to learn before you can be queen.
Mother! Mother!
Zarek? Are you seeing this?
You have heard my voice in your dreams, Great Queen.
The Harbinger.
Yes, of the empire that was. But the old gods are dead. The empire lies in ashes, and a shadow has fallen on your kingdom. But the blood of the old gods can make your people powerful again. Your reign could last for eternity. All you have to do is take my hand.
Your words are tempting, but the cost is too great. I would never risk my kingdom for such power.
Mother, who are you talking to?
Oh, ghosts, dearest. As always, they are my ready counsel.
I'm not sorry for what I said. I only want our people to be great once more.
Greatness is fleeting. What we must do now is endure. Your time will come, child, but only when you are ready. What have you done?
You're not the only one seeing ghosts, Mother.
How sad to have a queen so wise, and yet so ignorant to the call of destiny.
You.
Her name is Xal'atath. You had your chance, Mother. With this power, Ashkahet is unbound. We will rise. We will conquer. And together, we will finally claim our destiny.
Long live Queen Anzarak. That thing is Nephirus?
Yateki, we should assess our options.
We go to her now. Don't panic, it's just me.
Usually I like surprises, but this is a bit much.
What's going on?
I live my life in
That
the shadows.
wasn't what I expected to find out. Family drama aside, whatever the old queen used to be, she'll be a big problem for us when she inevitably shows up on the battlefield. The Fallen Queen's Band. That's the queen. Her daughter overthrew her and turned her into a fucking monster. Makes you wonder. She's in a prison, isn't she? Ascended Queen Neferess. I get like that's what happened, but what leads us to that? I don't fully understand. I don't fully understand how they came to that conclusion. The first one as well, interesting how the implication is that she got the gift before her daughter took it. Like she tested it on her mom first. She like tested it on her fucking mom before she herself did it. Ugh. It's pretty bad. Wrong cutscene implemented, perhaps? I don't think so. I mean, contextually, I did literally say that it was like, what if it was her? Like, so I mean, I can understand how we as the observer can come to that conclusion, but I don't understand how Lillian and Yateki came to that conclusion. They were going through notes. I guess they must have been. Like, I think what was happening there is like I don't know, it's not really explained. Like, we see the cutscene that we saw again, explaining that she betrayed her mom. Yeah, we get that. But like, in the lore of the game, are they like going through notes and they found that out? Because they were in the experimentation room, in the transformatory? I feel like that's kind of implied, but not like said. I think that Shadecaster had a recording of what happened, and I think for us as the player and observer, we're supposed to have that implied knowledge, I guess, and like the characters don't. So I feel like in this case they like gave the characters like a free pass, but I don't really know if that was the best way they should have done that. That's kind of weird. I definitely think there should have been something, maybe, yeah, I don't know, maybe like one little extra couple frames at the end there, like a full cinematic where like it shows at the very end that she's locking her mother up, you know, something like that. Something like that of like, oh, but you didn't see this before, but, you know, she's like being fucking locked in a room, like in this dark chamber, something like that, you know? That would have been cool. That would have been better, I think. Instead of having the characters just kind of randomly come to that conclusion, that did not feel natural. I'm gonna be honest. Throughout the entire expansion, that's like the first time that I've felt that way. Of like, how the fuck did they come to that conclusion? I thought one of the dialogues said it was her before he started watching that. She said, yeah, it says right here, evolutionist says, so listen to this. It is pretty inferred. I mean, listen. This experiment dates back to Neferess's reign. Onsarek's been stewing on this a long time. Nefer who? Our dear departed queen. I wonder if the Weaver knew about this. And then so they play the cutscene for us as the observer, and then Lillian, or Yateki, comes to the conclusion that thing is Neferess. So I feel like it wasn't necessarily delivered too great, but I feel like they did like, we came here, we saw this thing first, the first ascended, that it dates back all the way to her betrayal. What is the likeliness that that thing is Queen Neferess? I think that's how we got there. It's a little awkward, but if you read the dialogue and stuff, I think it holds up. I think it holds up, but it's a little different in how they delivered that. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, like, one of the biggest hints is that when you accept the quest standing right here, the reward is the Fallen Queen's band. Like, we clearly have an inkling about it, but I think they did an okay job there to get Lillian and Yuteki to illustrate that they had come to the realization there. And Lillian understood it as well, because her immediate response was, now, we should assess our options, like, before we do anything rash here. So Lillian understood it too as well, like, pretty much simultaneously with Yuteki. You know what this also implies? Remember that document talking about the former queen and her trusted companion talking behind closed curtains? That companion seems to be the Weaver IMO. I agree. The Weaver is most definitely a trusted confidant of Queen Neferess. There's no question about that. She's clearly been on her side the whole fucking time. Oh, like that experiment they're talking about is Neferess before they knew she was dead. Wasn't there one more that is now trusted by the Queen but actually teams up with us? To be honest, I skipped it since I realized it was the same cutscene. I kind of assumed they had added an extra scene at the end. Yeah, I mean, even if it was the same cutscene, I'm not gonna skip it. In context, I want to witness the whole thing again, because I last watched it like a month or two ago.
Keep your guard up.
Here we go. Read the Weaver reputation description. How do you even, is it in actual, like, reputations? The Weaver. Once the Royal Weaver, the Widow Arachne now carefully watches her former home with a critical eye. With a network of weave rats and spies at her disposal, there's little that escapes her notice. I mean, yeah, once the Royal Weaver, I mean, yeah. Once the most renowned military leader in Ashkad and Ubazal, these are all people who were loyal to Queen Ansurek. Executor Nizrek spends his days as Queen Ansurek's most loyal advisor. You know what I mean? So all three of these, anyone that's part of the Severed Threads is pretty loyal to the former queen. So that's kind of like the whole point of why we're working with them as a resistance, because they retain loyalty to the way that things used to be. Not what's happening now. Yeah.
Look what the weave brought.
Ansurek, that worm, that witless, gutless little... Yuteki growls under her breath, struggling to maintain her composure. If this is what's become of Neferess, we must free her. She is still our queen. My mistress will know what to do. When the Weaver discovers what they've all done, there will not be a crevice deep enough to escape her wrath.
May your threads hold
We should be careful. We don't know what that thing can do.
That thing is my queen. I will not leave her chained.
If we unchain her, we might have to kill her. You realize that? Like,
Bring me whatever bile they have lying around. I'll melt her chains myself if I have to.
all right. Ansurek is the daughter. I get their names crossed up. If I say Ansurek and it's clear that I'm meaning to refer to Neferess, then just go with that. I understand who they are. I just
killed.
say it wrong, it happens.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, you didn't necessarily mean to skip it in the moment? I see.
We meet again.
Usually I like surprises, but this is a bit much. This doesn't seem like a good idea.
We protect you. Who's going to stop me? You?
I knew this was a bad idea. I knew you becoming Ascended would be a bad fucking idea. You're just gonna force me to kill her. You know that, right?
Don't panic. It's
I won't
just
sit by
me.
while you let that thing loose.
Look what the weave brought. Don't panic. It's just me. We meet again. Stay back.
Using little void power magic to do. What are you doing? I guess you're using the caustics. Can we not do this? Oh fuck. Ew, that was weird. I like saw her.
Your ascension
Whoa.
is complete.
Oh. Fuck you, Zal. Okay, we didn't free her technically. Oh my god, that's creepy. Look at those purple eyes, bro. What the fuck?
Seized your techie's mind without even blinking.
Yeah, she doesn't blink.
She can do that to one ascendant.
Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. That was scary. She just full-blown puppet mind-controlled that motherfucker. Yuteki! I told you this was a bad idea. Not themselves. Someone else is in control. Oh, boy. This is pretty similar to Domination.
You are a worm. She will devour everything.
Too late.
Final Ascension. Xal'atath just evil laughing at me. Blood chill toxin.
What is it, you ass?
Remember when I said I'd let you know when we're in over our heads? This is it. Oh, I had to do the quest first? What an awkward sequence of events. Just make it the next objective. Like what?
Do not linger.
You are a worm. She will devour everything.
We lost Yuteki. We can worry about the how of it later.
Too late.
Right now, we need to worry about taking them down before they make things worse. Lillian snorts. I guess we came down here to find out what Xal'atath had up her sleeve. I wish we'd minded our own business. Something broke? I mean, it's someone else fighting.
Themselves.
Because it's not
We need to do
instanced.
something.
Things like this really, in my, really
I've got your
should be instanced. Pretty awkward. Okay, here we go. Now we fight Yuteki for real.
Too late.
She will devour everything. Final Ascension. Rip.
Easy there, Agent. Let's get them away from prying eyes.
Oh,
Figure out our next move.
not Rip. Not Rip. We save Yuteki. Subdued.
I live my life.
We're
in
out of the public eye
shadows.
for a moment. Getting Yuteki back to the Weaver is my priority. Yours is dealing with the weapons.
In all the excitement, I nearly forgot we
There's
have
a lot of
weapons
this.
convoy to
I
deal
still
with.
have fucking 2 more sections after this. This max level campaign's fucking 1,000,000 years long. DJ Sato, thanks for the 2 gifted subs, by the way. It's them. I'll have to resupply their whole army. That'll buy us time, at least. I've identified 6 weak spots across the convoy. Rig up bombs to all 6, then get out of there and watch the fireworks. 6 weak
There's
points, huh?
much to be done.
Oh, that was an accident.
My blade stays sharp.
We don't have the firepower to dismantle their whole manufacturing operation, but what we do have is 2 leftover vials of anger pheromones. Let's make them count. There's a siege marshal and a quartermaster overseeing the preparations and giving everyone orders. Logistics types, but they still pack a punch. That's where those pheromones come in. Take out both, and we watch the operation crumble.
Keep your guard up. Those bombs should give me enough cover to drag Yuteki out of here. Meet me back at the Weaver's lair. We'll figure out what to do with them. I live my life in the shadows.
This is bad, but not that bad, which means it could get worse. Oh, I slay them. I see.
My own army, spineless.
Someone asked way earlier about the Pillars of Creation that were in Dalaran during this explosion. What are your thoughts about this? The Pillars of Creation weren't in Dalaran. They're in the Tomb of Sargeras. Spiders don't even have spines. Did the eye get used in the tomb? I'm pretty sure it does. Pretty sure it gets placed on the round opening in the floor that we go in through with Egwin? The fuck ever. Pretty sure that that it immediately gets put on the floor. Except for the Tidestone. Queen Ashara got that one. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it's been an extremely long time since I was in a dungeon and someone complained about somebody's spec that they were playing. I heard people say that shit, like, oh, if you were playing Preservation and not Augmentation, then you'd get, you know, people would give you shit. I never experienced that, not even once. And I healed a bunch of Mythic Plus on my Evoker. Min-Maxer's upset if you don't run meta? I mean, I'd get kicked for survival. I just don't play with those people. But also because I was bad. It was probably more because you were bad. I guess if you do well, it's not like someone's gonna notice. It depends on the key level and who you're running with. Pugs tend to be more ruthless with meta than actual gamers. I mean, all I did was pug.
The Queen will hear about this!
I don't know. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying I was surprised I never experienced it with, like, Evoker. Spec doesn't matter as long as you're good at your class? Yep, that's what I believe. Damn it. He was trained in strength on me right there. You see that he pulled out the chaotic rapier. Started stabbing me with it. The Eye of Aman'Thul was brought to the Tomb of Sargeras alongside the other pillars in order to seal off the Burning Legion's portal and the tomb. On the wiki, yes. Yep, all the pillars were used. I've been kicked because I refused to swap to Elemental for meta. Chat, for reference, you don't want to deal with toxic buttholes and pugs. If you don't want to, you can join Pyro's guild and just ask if anyone wants to group up. Yeah. I've been kicked from level 20 dungeons for not having a helm, so anything can happen.
What is it you ask?
Not only is the convoy in shambles, but we were able to slip away in the chaos. If there's one thing you're good at, it's making noise. Staying quiet? We can work on it.
Do not linger.
It's only a delay, not a hard stop, but it's still a big one. It'll give the folks up top more time to prepare.
Keep your guard up.
Mantle of the Weaver. Shoulders. Nice. The Xal'atath gear is so sick. I could hear the explosions from here. That'll buy us some time. Maybe I'd even be relieved if this had gone less poorly. Iteki is secured in the back, where they can't overhear anything. Whatever Xal'atath did, it hasn't worn off yet. The Weaver has people looking into it, but the outlook is grim. Valeria's going to want a status report.
I told her about Iteki and the convoy. You can tell her about everything we found inside the lab. Good luck.
Thanks, Lillian. Appreciate that.
My blade stays
Good luck.
I've been expecting you.
Your spy master has such a sullen expression. Is her face always like that? Or do you have more to report? Both. Inform the Weaver of your discoveries in the transformatory.
Nephris? My queen? Lives? No. As you describe it, she is but a shell of herself. It would have been better if they just killed her.
You're wrong.
Am I? One monster has sympathy for another.
True death is the end of the story. Anything before that is workable. Let's go, champion. We've got a report to give topside.
True death is the end of the story. I wonder if I can find... Can you find Iteki right here? Probably not. Don't think so. I saw her later. Well, I figured she'd probably... Yeah. Next to the inn? She was right there? Oh. They were cocoon mates? She was next to the inn? Oh, yeah.
Don't panic, it's just me.
Can you not see the doom suspended above the world? It has nearly eclipsed us. What?
What's going on?
I don't like that. Eclipsed? Yeah. suspended above the world? Almost makes me think of like a dark sun. AKA the fucking Pantheon. There is that. When I think of eclipses, I think suns and moons. And we can't see it. Whatever she's talking about. There are other celestial bodies orbiting Azeroth, even if we don't see that they're there. I mean, I'm US. Caramel Macchiato, thank you for resubbing for 62 months. Malinate, thank you for gifting 2 subs earlier. I think I missed that. And /, thanks for the 500 bits. After, you did it twice. Oh yeah, Dialogue UI 2 or something. Thanks for the bits, dude. So when she said something about a Discord, that also entirely US? No, I mean the Discord's open to anybody. Back to Illyria.
Report, Voss. What's down there?
Black blood. They're hauling it up to Hallowthal. And you won't like this. Those ascended Nerubians. Xal'atath can stick her fingers right into their minds. They put up a hell of a fight.
A tactic she uses all too often. We'll have to account for that when we face her again. Thank you, Voss. Don't assume victory. Find the path to victory.
I bid you welcome. I see Zerine has returned. Does he bring our new Stormward with him?
No. Our new Stormward has been right here all along. Lufcella has done what Baelgrim and I failed to do for thousands of years. She's brought the Stormrooks to Wing as equal partners, with compassion and understanding.
Quite so. But will she accept the burden of becoming Stormward, Lufcella?
If it means keeping the Stormrooks and their riders safe, then yes, without hesitation.
Nice.
Strength and unity.
I'm grateful to have served the Storm Riders and helped mentor Lufcella. It has been good to hear the song of the elements, in the wing beats of the rooks, and the crash of their lightning. There's still much to be done to prepare for the battles ahead. I believe the Storm Riders have proven they are ready.
Together, we are strong.
Excellent work, Champion, and thank you for watching over Thrall. I think this experience has helped him. In his heart, I believe he has always been a teacher. With Lufcella, he's found a capable pupil.
Azeroth must be protected.
What madness is this? The Titans would truly eradicate the Earthen, rather than see them follow their own paths.
May your hammer strike true.
It's been a long time since I've been back to Dornogal. I think I prefer my island, truth be told, but as much as I'd like to go home, I abandoned the Storm Riders once before, and I don't intend to do so again.
May the path you forge be your own.
Do you have an appointment?
Stormward Baelgrim will be missed, but now that Adelgon has returned, Lufcella is now Stormward, and Brinth has become High Speaker, the Council is whole again. I think Baelgrim would have been pleased.
Conversation terminated. Pity.
I don't know what to say, except to thank you, Outlander. I would have never imagined myself doing any of this. But you gave me the strength to discover what I am truly capable of. What we are all capable of. The Stormrooks may be here because of me, but I am only here because of you. So thank you.
Conversation terminated.
You have found me.
At the end of the day, we delayed their advance and got some good, actionable intel that everyone up here can work towards. Was it worth it? Time will tell.
Know your target.
High Speaker Brinth has sent an urgent missive for you on Shira. She's eager to assist in the coming war effort and is investigating a mysterious signal in the Deep Forge Golem Works, a defunct golem manufacturing facility in the Ringing Deeps. Can you meet her there and provide your expertise?
May your reign. War golems would help even the odds against the Nerubians. Help Brinth secure them, champion.
Before I go down,
I will see you through the shadow.
where's the gear upgrade thing? I forget. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. Then I'm going to continue this MSQ. So Pyro isn't actually on X? Fuck no, that shit rots your brain. At least it rots my brain. It makes me mad. Too many fucking loud morons on Twitter for me. I can't handle it. A lot of people employ social media managers, indeed. Yeah, I used to be on Twitter, but I prefer not to go there anymore. Where's the item upgrade again? I guess I can just talk to a guard. I don't remember.
What is your command?
I don't, rostrum of what the fuck does that even mean? Rostrum of transformation? Left the bank. Left the bank. Indeed. Thank you.
How fare you? Stay vigilant.
Damn, the Xal'atath set looks fucking good. And it's like I have like a mix still.
Lucky doos and root.
It's not really even the full thing.
Come, stop, browse. Smell.
I have so many BOEs. Some blue ones I gotta sell. Probably not worth much anymore, but... Do you guys think that giant robot being in the fucking ocean like that? Do you think it suggests that the Titans had like had a feeling that the Earthen were gonna defect? Like, did they surmise that that was? I mean, why else would you put a failsafe like that?
Good fortune to our friends.
I mean, I get the concept of a failsafe, but like, kind of fucked up when you think about it. Like, did they never think that they were gonna stick to their edicts and fulfill them anyway? I think it goes back to the natural storm that was mentioned in the play, and the storm thrall mentioned same shit to keep the Earthen locked in. Yeah, I mean, it was those two oversized elementals, right? Their heads clashed, and it seemed to like split the sky and potentially like connect it to Skywall, kind of the way they made it sound, elementally, and weather engineering, I guess, yeah. Could it be that the Earthen aren't their first attempt? Well, I definitely don't think it's their first attempt. If we just go read their records from Uldamon, we know it's not their first attempt. They actually claim that the use of stone core components and like metal bodies and stone bodies, that it was unique to the Earthen. and that it was done to improve their survivability paradigm. But that's the earthen in that are found in Uldaman. And I don't really think that that's why it was done necessarily. I mean, it might be to increase their survivability paradigm, but everything fades even in time. Entropy gets everything. You know? Have you tried the add-on for Quest Immersion? I have, yes, I have. It's a good add-on. It's a great add-on. It just makes screenshotting Quest dialogue difficult because it splits it over multiple things. I prefer to use dialogue UI, but I don't have it installed right now because every time I install it, the only interaction that I get to have with my chat anymore is answering the question of what my questing add-on is. So, but here we are, talking about it. So, but it's become a meme at this point. Pyro, have you tried dialogue UI? I'm gonna fight you. 2600, we bring back dialogue UI. Who's with me, chat? Bring back dialogue UI. I mean, hey, I learned about dialogue UI from you, and I prefer it over immersion. It's good. I just don't use it. I don't know. I like getting the quick little screenshots of the quest text. I don't know. I kind of like having the original quest text for screenshots. It's nice looking, but yeah. Yeah. Can we have a little dialogue UI as a treat? We're setting our own channel goals, chat. At this point, you're just like, turn this fucking add-on. Turn this add-on on. Write scripture about how the Titans are good guys. Just sub-goaling shit. Just renounce. Never mind. Since you're a lore guy, have you heard of the dialogue? Oh my fucking god.
Honored to meet you.
You see what I mean? you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I guess I can just upgrade with, let me just do one. That's all they want.
If needed, I will answer the call.
In unity, find strength. Be bold.
There's more?
Be true.
A harbinger
Farewell.
of crests. Okay. Oh, you want me to do that too?
Next time, it is a
Oh, you're just gonna give me that.
world of
Nice.
wonders.
100 Valor Stone and 15 Harbinger Crests. Nice. Give me.
Be bold.
I'll take those. You got more. What's this?
brings
Transmutation Station. Bring 15 carved Harbinger Crests to Vaskarn and Dornogal, then trade them for a pouch of weathered Harbinger Crests.
May we all find what we seek. Fair skies and strong winds.
Isn't it remarkable? We're doing Transmutation Station. I'll let you know as soon as I figure out how to turn weathered Harbinger Crests into different ones. Into carved Harbinger Crests. Oh my goodness. This is like so different from before. Thanks.
In unity, find strength.
Little bit of WoW system shine through there, but it is what it is. At least they explain it every time so that new people who did not use it before can understand what the fuck is going on. You know, no reason to complain about that. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. And I don't need to do that, so we can keep doing the main story. Meet Brinth at the Deep Forged Golem Works in the Ringing Deeps. Dagrin cosplay when? That would actually be kind of a fucking good one, dude. I think Ariel would probably like that too. She'd probably fucking paint my face gray and shit. She'd love that. I already wear glasses, so I don't even need anything there. I gotta have either a white wig or I gotta dye my hair white, which is not fucking happening. So, yeah, it'll end up yellow if I try to do that. And I'm not gonna try to do that either way. That's insane. So maybe like a little wig action. But I need a haircut too, so maybe that would line up pretty well. Then I won't have to hide as much hair under a wig. That'd be good. Or I can just go bald mode, which that's also definitely not happening. And don't even ask, no amount of subs. I am not shaving my fucking head. The only situation in which I'd consider doing that would be like a big, like if I were involved in some kind of like charity event or something. But yeah, I would not, don't ask. There's always a number. Look, I mean, I got a fucking Final Fantasy sleeve done for a sub goal, so, you know, it wouldn't be the first time I've done something crazy, but at least your hair grows back. Not that I regret this. I absolutely love the art that I had done, so. 2750, renounce Anshe. I was gonna say that earlier, but I actually stopped myself from saying it. I pulled the reins back a little bit and was like, let's not even put that one on the table. But you said it, so. Can you spray on dye? Yeah, just have like a white hairspray paint, essentially. Yeah, I can already do the accent. I have to lose a few inches. I'm a little tall to play Dagran. Tattoo the sword cinematic? Dude, getting the sword done would be fucking sick. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I hope someone wields that shit. Be crazy if Illidan did it. Be fucking crazy. I've always kind of wanted Azeroth to like wake up and like reach and pull it out of her fucking back, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. That seems a little probably wishful thinking, a little extreme. Would be crazy though. Would be crazy. Do you often do cosplays? No, not at all. not at all. Just squat a little. Yeah, just. You know what I could do? I could just. Oh my goodness. I almost kind of don't want to tell you in case I end up doing this, but just like set the camera up so it's just higher than normal, and it looks like I'm like short as fuck. That I'm like trying to look like this to see the screens and shit. That'd be fucking hilarious. Just set up a perspective that makes it look like I'm short as fuck. I think that'd be funny. I could probably accomplish that. I know enough about my camera to make that happen, probably. Enough about perspective, I think. So. Raised intentionally. I mean, you're always sitting. Size doesn't matter. I mean, I could stand. I could do that. It might be better or it might be worse, because if you get dressed up, it just gets way hotter in the room. And that's not a good feeling, so... Either AC and fan gets blasted, or I probably wouldn't want to be standing. When I stood before, when I wore my black mage outfit, I was sweating my fucking ass off. There was also one time I made myself a tinfoil suit on stream. It was cheesy and it was ghetto as fuck. It wasn't very good, but you know what?
Perfect timing.
And I was cooking in there.
I'd like you
literally.
To meet a friend of mine.
I was literally cooking. What the fuck is that thing? ZZ0147? That Agent 47 in disguise? What the fuck is that?
The machines must be.
Thank you for
preserved.
coming so quickly. I could use your help once again.
Task
Hello.
resumed.
Blurts a series of bleeps in ascending pitch and tips their form slightly, as if in greeting. Aw.
I attend to the archive.
Everyone just wears the armor. I love it. Why wouldn't you if you're a plate wearer? Send it.
Return
Man, they
if you
really
have
gotta
fears.
find a way to fix this freaking glitch where if you... Or you can't talk to... What the fuck is Xal'atath yelling for? She's laughing like fucking the evil... She's laughing like the bad guy out of Dexter's laboratory. Like, what is going on? What the fuck is happening in the chat? Xal'atath's just yelling. Oh, that's from earlier. I'm a fucking idiot. My chat's scrolled up. I got baited, chat. I'm gonna have to take that one. Sorry about that.
Conversation initiated.
That's on me. That's as bad as when Order of Anshe popped up in the chat. I'm just yelling "shut up" in the Ringing Deeps. Just yelling "shut up" at fucking nobody right now. There's someone like walking through the zone. They're like, "What the fuck is that guy's problem?" Jeez. Yeah, it's like when Order of Anshe popped up and people in the chat were like, "What the fuck is that?" It's my guild name. That was pretty funny. Anyway, I tracked down a distress signal that led me to this little maintenance machine. It looks like a little turtle. You're talking to someone who bought a fursuit head, feet, and paws for an eventual Bastet costume. I'm gonna sweat to death, dude. You didn't have to tell me about your fetishes, okay? You didn't have to. I'm just kidding. Anyway, let me get through this fucking quest, please, okay? I gotta stay focused here, okay? This is very important, okay? Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. But the real treasure, a curious find, but the real treasure is the defunct War Golem facility to the southeast. War Golems, that's great. If we can, so they're just mindless as fuck, I would assume. If we can start producing War Golems again, we'll be able to contribute to the war effort. Oh, is that the things that, oh, those are the things that you guys write in. Unfortunately, it's been overrun by a goblin salvage group. Is that what these little fuckers are down here for? The whole damn time? They're down here to steal the golem shit? They're here to steal the fucking... What? Why are they doing that? That doesn't look good for Venture Co. We just needed a few spare parts. This motherfucker doesn't pay attention to nothing in chat. What? Mindless? They're not mindless, Pyro. There's mines all over this zone. Why you gotta try to make a turn of phrase out of nothing? Mindless. With a D. Venture Co. never looked good. But I had a little hope. I had a little hope in the fucking short story with Gazlo. With a D, eh? Anyway. Did you want me to play this? Did you want to see this quest? Mine doesn't have a D in it. Learn to spell. We'll need to investigate and assess if the facility is functional. Fortunately, I have a plan. Good, because I don't. And it involves our little friend here. You mean this big-ass sky golem? Great. More goblin shit. With a goblin writing in it. Why don't you introduce yourself?
ZZ-0147 is the last maintenance machine of the Deep Forge Golem Works.
The last one,
Say hello, ZZ.
ZZ. Hello, ZZ. Hello, ZZ. I'm on Shara. It's a pleasure to meet you. ZZ-0147, is it? I hope you'll be of good help to us in retaking the Deep Forge Golem Works. Vocalize a series of sounds in an attempt to mimic her greeting. ZZ emits a confused beep. Well, it was worth a shot. Gotta figure out if you can speak Titan somehow. How else are you gonna know? I guess they do just speak right to us, by the way. They just speak our language. It's convenient. Can I not accept this?
I will ensure your name is in the archive.
Please. ZZ should be able to make its way there without drawing too much attention, but be careful. These goblins are hungry for raw materials. If they spot our bot, they won't show it mercy. No, I won't get ZZ
the deeps continue
deactivated. I don't want him to shut down. I just met him. We'll need you to go in to the Golem Works and take a look for us. Am I gonna pilot? Yeah, I am. Hell yeah. Turbo boost. And deploy a hologram decoy to fool perceptive goblins in the Deep Forge Golem Works. How fast is this burst? It is indeed kind of like a turtle. Look, ZZ's in his natural habitat now. And on cue, the goblin music. A hologram decoy to fool perceptive goblins. How's this work? Pipe rate entered. Oh. Scout the Dark Fuse leader.
That thing is huge. Our work's cut out for us.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. We got a bunch of little small ones, too. The thing is fucking huge. Supervisor Radlock knows how to hook it the fuck up. I would die for ZZ. I've only known ZZ for 2 minutes. Already I'd give more for it than the majority of the heroes in Azeroth.
The facility is unpowered, but that war golem in the corner looks intact. We might be able to reactivate it if we can get some time in there uninterrupted.
Now is not the fucking time. What? What? What the fuck? The Dark Fuse has no room for lollygaggers in our salvage crew. The Dark Fuse has no room for lollygaggers. Okay, I'm just gonna go around this side because what the fuck? Am I sneak through the pipes? Am I missing something? Sneak? Not going to the right place? Jesus Christ. I'm fucking lost. Oh jeez. Okay, I get it. We're sneaking in further. I'm no better than day 9 right now. What the fuck? I've played this game most of the time. That's tough. That's tough. Okay, let's go in here. Follow the quest objective.
We can't build golems without resources from Shadowvane.
Okay.
The site's mostly automated. It was abandoned centuries ago.
Okay. So it's probably in a complete state of disrepair. Interesting derelict golems. And those are clearly just Titan golems. And those things don't exhibit any type of free will in any capacity at all. Like, those things are just like robots, essentially. As far as I'm aware, so... yeah. Difference between something like an Earthen, which is more than likely... what is really the difference? Well, memory thing's pretty important, but it's probably also related to the idea that I have that pretty much anything Titan Forged that they take credit for was more than likely once a mortal being that they stone forged, essentially. Titan forged the fuck out of. And is no longer mortal, but probably retains some of its mortality in its traits or capacity for free will, or maybe connection with Azeroth or something like that, so. But yes, they have the memory crystals, which is immensely important. And I think, personally, in my mind, I kind of see the memory crystals as kind of like a mechanism for the preservation of who they, I don't know, of like who they are as a person in a way, but also it's kind of like an infinite reset stasis of the memory kind of thing. It's fucked up. Just forging a bunch of Titan Forge out of random souls. Possibly. I feel like the Argus fight illustrates that pretty well. The Titans, re-origination modules go off. They leave Titanic essence in the spirit world that you access by going to Eonar's tree. I think that's how you get in there. And her little tree that she summons, and then you give the Titan essence to Khaz'goroth, and he Titan forges you with it. I feel like that's a pretty good indication of how that works.
Directive?
So we're contending with a lack of power, materials, and a dangerous amount of goblins. If I had pores like an Outlander, they'd be excreting moisture right about now. Is that proper terminology? I've seen your skin weep moisture before. Remarkable. You sure are a machine speaker, Brinth. Because that is an insane way to fucking describe that.
Conversation terminated.
I've seen your skin weep moisture. Getting this factory up and running will be a challenge, but I think we'll figure out something. Let's head back to the Gundargaz, and consult with a friend of ours. His mind will be a big help to us here.
May your cogs hold true.
I like how they're going back and tying this max level campaign together with the different areas that we've quested through and the stories that we know by now, and like they're basically weaving this like narrative back through all of it and keeping the characters that we interacted with relevant instead of just finishing their set of quests and just moving on. It's pretty fucking well done, dude. It's pretty good. Pretty fucking good. Some little weird things here or there, like the cutscene earlier and stuff, but other than that, I feel like most things are super well established and pretty damn easy to follow. And memorable to the point where, like, you have a reason to remember the character. know? I feel like most people, even if they skip through stuff, there's a chance that they remember to some degree who Baelgrim was. So to kind of have that be significant again, you know, that kind of stuff adds up. This whole X pack is Pog. Yeah, I mean, this is I'm gonna say I'm just gonna say it, dude. The raid's not even out yet, and things you know, there's gonna be patches. They have to keep it up. So far, this right here is probably like some of the best World of Warcraft, if not the best World of Warcraft I've ever fucking played. Like, it's pretty unbelievable, dude. And I'm like, I wasn't sure how it was gonna be coming back. I was prepared for a potential shitstorm, and this has been the complete fucking opposite of that. This is some of the most refined World of Warcraft I've ever fucking seen. Like, it's, I don't know, between the zones, the story, the music, the characters, I don't know. It's pretty insane. It's probably the best .0 experience that I have ever experienced. So.
I have some ideas. Let's get started.
Let's. Took you long enough. What do they got here? Some little golems and some hammers and a machine of some sort. An electric wheel. Fucking water wheel. This is peak WoW and some people still hate it. I'll never be able to fathom that. I mean, look, like I said, some people, hatred's all they have left. Game's perfect, only issues the toxic community and the slight time gating. The time gating's been kind of weird, but you know what? If you take your time with it, it's not too bad. I don't know. I've been playing since early access, and I feel like for me it's been paced pretty well. But I also go on extreme tangents while playing this game. So I could easily talk about something that doesn't actually pertain to the gameplay for like an hour. And unintentionally. Not that that's a bad thing, I know you guys enjoy that, but it just means that my playtime is much more extended. I mean, if I look at /played on this character, just since level 80, it's been 2 days, so it's been 48 hours of gameplay, for me at least, just from hitting 80, and that happened in Hollowfall, so. I haven't even finished the max level campaign, and I probably have 4, 5, maybe 6 days in this expansion. 14 days on a side character is big. Well, that's just total time played on this character. I didn't make this character for the expansion. So I'm only counting, I'm basing it off of how long I've been level 84, which was Hollowfall, so how much time roughly did I spend before that? But I was doing big hours the first couple days. And I mean, today is not exactly a short day either. It's been 9 hours. You still have another chapter left, right? I do. Anyway.
I attend to the
Are you ready to put our heads together and come up with a plan?
May the deeps
we have to work.
ring.
We have to work. I cannot read. I'm getting pretty tired, as you can tell. Okay, we have our work cut out for us on Shira, but I think with Dagran's help, we can break this place down and tackle it piece by piece. Why don't you take us through what we've learned so far?
Conversation. Are you ready for a summary of what we know? Time for a quick sit rep.
Point out the golem. The golem factory.
So there's a war golem left intact. If it reactivated, it could deal with that goblin in the big mech.
Not a bad idea. What if it turns on us?
We'll need to get the waterworks operational to power the golem works. Unfortunately, some isolated kobolds are scavenging there. Keep an eye out.
Got it.
We can't build war golems without materials from Shadowvane. Zizi's arc welder should be able to repair the facility's equipment.
Okay. All right. Good plan.
Conversation initiated.
We need to secure the waterworks.
I will ensure your name.
Getting the waterworks up and running is our
archive.
first objective. Nothing else we do matters if we can't get power to the facility. Meet up with Dagran and Zizi once you get there, and try to keep them on the sidelines. I don't want to explain to Myra that her son was injured or worse under my care.
Task resumed.
Zizi and I will meet you at the waterworks.
Yeah, she'd be
champion.
fucking pissed. You know that. She would fucking... Well, you know, at the same time, though. He's a big boy. Can't baby him all the time. Sometimes he's gonna do wicked shit. I was talking to Ariel about it this morning. We might have to make this happen. I gotta figure out how to shrink about 3 feet. But we might be trying to make this happen at some point. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, because this night shouldn't be very hard. I've already got some of it. Oh, he wears purple, by the way. Does that mean this guy's part of the fucking cult? The shadow cult? Whoa, that's a big robot.
So much to discuss.
Pyro today, Monk S. Feels good, man. Monk S. Feels good, man. Would you stop it? Huh. Need more scrolls? Oh, for sure, for sure. You already got the nerd, now you just need the okay. Overly enthusiastic kobolds, angry elementals, and a broken down power plant. This place is in shambles. Do you spot those large wheels on each side? They should be moving, but they're not. We'll need to get those moving again if we want this place to come back to life. Get the waterworks running again.
A little hard work can't fix. We make a good team. You and me and Zizi.
Element attuned pendant. ZZ twitches back and forth. Sensors scanning unceasingly. They seem afraid of this area, if they're even capable of feeling fear. Maybe clearing out some of the elementals will set them at ease. Alright, I picked up the quest. Now it's time for 30 minutes of bullshitting about Sargeras and the Titan Pantheon. What do you got for me, chat? You want to ask some questions about the first ones and the structure of the cosmos before we get into this? Or should we save that for later? You guys don't talk about Zoval? You guys don't talk about the Shadowlands a little bit? Let's talk about Sylvanas. Let's really get into some Malfurion Sith Lord lore here. Come on. Why are you playing this trash game? Go back to 14. That's such a weird double-handed remark. You guys read that? He said, why are you playing this trash game? And then tells me to go back to 14 as if saying that is some kind of like fan-esque thing to say. You want to know a cold hard truth, my friend? I think right now this game's better than FF14. Whoa! Whoa! It's almost like games have ups and downs. Oh my god! Is Dawn Trail that bad? I haven't played it yet. The main story is not great. I actually think there's some good parts. I just don't want to spoil anything, so I can't really talk about it. I have a whole review on my FF YouTube channel if you guys want to hear it. Jay and I sat down for 3 hours and talked about our opinions on Dawn Trail. So if you really want to know, go watch the video. There's 2 of them. There's a part 1, there's a part 2. And we talk everything from zone design to music to characters to the narrative to everything. I'm telling you guys right now, the story did not get higher than a 5. Everything else scored pretty darn well, except one other category, but the story did not go any higher than a 5. Just the way it is. Just the way it is.
Hey, can we skip the MSQ and watch that cutscene? The one that surmises our entire stream. Please, streamer, bet.
No.
Fire it up with an invisible sword.
No, we are not doing that. Why does this have so much HP? Hey, dude, if you could do some damage to the things you tag, that way they don't just have a bunch of fucking HP and then I have to do all the fucking work, that would be great. That'd be fucking great. Fucking jerk-offs. Guys, I know that this is a crazy thing to say. I know that this is a crazy thing to say, but it is possible that World of Warcraft could have better parts to it than things in Final Fantasy. It is possible that one game is better than the other without one of them having to suck. I know that's like a crazy thing, but it is possible for two games to be good simultaneously and for one to just be better than the other. I know that's crazy, but it also depends on who you ask, you know? Everyone doesn't agree with that. But as someone who now has over 3,500 hours in Final Fantasy and over 15,000 hours in this game easily, I think I have a pretty fair opinion on both games. And you should know, better than really anyone else on the internet, that as someone who loves both games, I have literally no reason to try to convince you of one way or the other. I'm gonna play both no matter what. It doesn't matter to me. So you can take that for what you will, and I'm gonna keep playing the games that I enjoy, whether one is better than the other temporarily or not. I know, it's crazy. I know, Mana Buns, it's crazy. Next thing you'll say the Titans are bad, right? And look, enjoy whatever you enjoy, but don't tell people to go back to whatever game. If you're a fan of Final Fantasy and you think that coming to my stream and insulting World of Warcraft and telling me to go back to FF is gonna garner what you're looking for, I think you're kind of a fucking idiot. I kind of think you're an idiot. You're using the game that I actively love to try to shit talk me back into the game that you apparently like more. It's a very weird play. It's a very strange strategy, Cotton. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pans out. We'll see if it pays off. Stop liking stuff that I don't like. Stop offending me by enjoying a video game that I didn't enjoy. The hydraulic system's located in an obstruction within the plant. It's in the main drain. We've got to drain the main vein. You'll have to enter the dam and manually remove the obstruction. Be careful. I suspect you won't be the only one in there. You're probably right. Did game audio cut out? I turned it down so that I could hear, so that you guys could hear me too. You just saw the fish side quest on YouTube. It's crazy. The top comments on those videos sometimes kind of get me. You can just kind of tell that, like, I put out so many freaking YouTube videos and stuff that, like, you can tell it's hard for people to, like, follow. Because the top comment on the video, let me just read this to you. Like, you can tell that this person doesn't know that I think that Xal'atath is still alive and that he's been reborn. Let's see. Could this imply that Xal'atath is still in Azeroth? He would know faking his death would go unquestioned by the mortals on the surface. And I'm just like, yes. Like, you get comments from people that are, dude, there's some people that flat out said, he dead, stop the copium. Nah. Like, people are so fucking dumb. I said he didn't have to fake anything when we blasted him with Azerite re-origination, which likely rebirthed his form somewhere, somehow. The animation of him dying is almost the same as Magni being freed in the Ringing Deeps. Both were from Azeroth in some fashion, so yes, I agree Xal'atath is still out there and outplayed us very nicely. You just, some brain-dead commenters. The people that are just like, nah. It's like, bro, can you think past the end of your fucking fingertips, you goober? Shut up. It's a great video, though. They might have missed the fish part yesterday. I know I did. The fish part wasn't yesterday. It was literally like 5 streams ago. And it's not about that. It's about whether or not people are open to the concept of Xal'atath being alive still, which there are clearly some people who just didn't pay any fucking attention. Because for those who, you know, remember this, the entire raid is literally about illusions and you questioning if what you're doing is even real. Like, we then blast Xal'atath with a focused beam of re-origination, which the Titans were more than likely capable of achieving the entire time but chose not to, thereby fulfilling Xal'atath's ultimate goal and more than likely setting him free from the prison to which he was bound. But that's a real hard concept for people to understand because for some reason, they didn't pay attention to Xal'atath or any of the old gods that we fought before that. So, that's what happens when you don't read the game and then talk about it as though you know what you're talking about, when you really don't. The same reason people thought that they were pushing old gods back into prisons, even though there was no lore that stated that whatsoever. Just made up fan garbage because they weren't paying attention. But hey, I'm not trying to be a dick, I'm just saying. Who knows, maybe he's a good guy now. Well, In my mind, the way that I see what happened in Ny'alotha was us almost destroying possibilities. That is to say that the things that N'Zoth showed us, perhaps us fighting back against that and destroying and dismantling that, perhaps we need a different perspective. Maybe some information you got on what shoes Sargeras prefers. I see him as a Crocs man. Oh, that's funny. Foreman Brooknar was good.
Met your quota.
I like the stomping shoes. Take the stomping shoes. Use them to recover the waterworks. So why do I have 39 stacks of this cancer? What is this? Explorer League shit. Notice, the waterworks have become unstable. Request aid in addressing issues. Complete the waterworks delve on any difficulty. Okay. So give me the stomping shoes. These boots are made for stomping, and that's just what they'll do. Okay, so I have this debuff. Reactivate the air purifier. Oh, nice. An air totem.
The totem's power will drain whenever you take a step.
What does void smell like, Pyro? Someone figured out Arathi numbers, so we had the exact year the Hallowfall expedition left. How the fuck did they figure that out?
Maybe using that move. I'm going all out.
Big brain, I guess. Okay. I guess I'd like to see it.
Here's your take of the spoils. You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
Welcome, WSHS. Welcome. It's like the 342nd year of Glorious Dominion. Yeah, but that doesn't tell us... That doesn't... Oh, I guess I see what you're saying. 10 years ago would have been 342. So now we're in like the 352nd year, give or take. That doesn't make any... That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. That would mean that the Arathi Empire began tracking that 320 years before the Dark Portal? That's like 900 years after they left. What? Their year could have reset like how ADP? Like when the Empire first got crowned or something? Right, but you still realize the time scale there, right? We're only 42 years past the Dark Portal. 342 would put them 300 years before the Dark Portal. That's still 900 years after the final fracturing of the Arathi. 900 years, that's what? How do we have Emperor Laence the Fourth, and we have Emperor Thoradin the Ninth? And we think they're only 350 years old? It would have to be the start of, yeah, it would have to be like a new ruler who reset the time at some point. Where like, maybe, how crazy would it be if that's how long the current emperor has been alive? That'd be fucking nuts. If they like reset it with like the rebirth of their King Thoradin and it's been like on this time clock, maybe since the current emperor came to be. You know? Maybe this current emperor's been alive for like 350 years or some crazy ass thing. Turalian's what, 100 years old? Yeah, Terralian's over 1,000 years old. Yeah, you got it. Over 1,000, chat. Not 100, 1,000. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, 1,000. Maybe some time travel? No time travel. No time travel. Immortality. Wait, the Emperor isn't supposed to be dead? No, I think it's pretty well presumed that the Emperor is alive. But what we're talking about is the concept that that he lives longer than normal because he's using light to sustain himself. Maybe, as the book says, Dominion means the age of the Emperor. That's what I'm saying. That's literally exact. Yes, I agree with you. That's exactly what I'm saying. If there was a new measure of time, then I think that it would make sense that maybe that began with their most recent Emperor. Or something like that, you know? Like where I really think that we're gonna find you guys know that King Arthur's like the deathless king, right? Or like the endless king or some shit. The eternal king or some shit. He gets like resurrected or some bullshit. I gotta read to you guys about this shit that Lockdog sent me regarding the Arathi Empire. There's so many links to Arthurian lore, it's fucking nuts. It's actually fucking nuts. When I finally read this stuff, it'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited for it. I plan to go over some of that stuff maybe once the MSQ's done. We even have connections for the Dreaming Dragons and stuff already. Like, we already even have potential connections for the Green Dragon flight that went over there, and how that ties to Arthurian lore, and how that ties to Arthur himself, and some other things. So we got lots to share with you. Yeah, people gotta start putting the links together between light and what it represents. People have really gotta start realizing that light literally represents preservation and stasis. People need to start realizing that because that's gonna tie in, I'm pretty sure, pretty directly with the Emperor and how long they live. Like, yeah, they're half-elves, but make no mistake, that's not gonna be the reason why the Emperor lives a long time. We already have instances like Terralian where a human can become light-forged and live over 1,000 years. You understand? The half-elf human thing doesn't really even matter that much. Like, yeah, it's going to be relevant, obviously, probably for the Sunwell and for the mages and those kinds of things. Yes, of course. They call themselves Arathi. They're not half-elf, half-humans. They don't regard themselves in that way. And so I think what people have to realize is that when we're talking about an advanced civilization that is bolstered by light tech, primarily, I'd be willing to bet that their King Arthur-inspired emperor probably does not live a normal life. Like, pretty common fantasy trope that we're talking about here, you know? They have access to intense technology. They have access to memory-based teleportation magic, potentially. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of insane. Like, we're talking Draenei, we're talking Apexis, we're talking the most advanced civilizations in the history of WoW, barring the Koreshi, all used light. And I think that's going to be pretty relevant because think about it. What are the Earthen? What is all this stuff? It's order-based stasis. It's things being held to edicts and programming pretty much against their will, and if they don't comply, then they get destroyed. The Arathi Empire is surely going to be just like that. Instead, it's going to be humans in their faith, in their oaths, and those kinds of bindings. Rather than programmed edicts, it's going to be, are you faithful to the Emperor? And if you're not, I guarantee you in the Arathi Empire, you are vilified if you don't follow the Emperor. I fucking guarantee it. Which means that anyone who strays from the path of the light and the vision of the Emperor is probably a heretic. And they're not going to treat them very nicely. Which is why what the Arathi Empire and the Lamplighters here did to kind of stray from the kind of vision of the Emperor is not good. Is not considered good by the other Arathi. Did I just stomp this? I did. That's why it's active. I feel like I missed something back here, though. But I think I missed something. I feel like the Scarlet Crusade folks will really dig the Arathi Empire. You guys know that the Scarlet Crusade are vehemently against undead, right? And necromancy. So unless the Scarlet Crusade is all of a sudden just cool with light undead for some reason, then I kind of doubt that that's going to be the case. Don't the Scarlets have journals that you find in like the Gilneas thing that talk about how they fucking hate Kali Amenethil and how she's not a true Menethil and how she's a fucking abomination, you really think that if someone like the prioress of the Sacred Flame is doing necromancy in the name of the Emperor, that the Scarlets are going to get along with the Arathi Empire? Big fucking doubt, chat. Big fucking doubt. I think they would fucking hate each other. I think they would fucking hate each other. Because Kalia Menethil is already a representation, potentially, of what's happening in the Empire, and the Scarlets would fucking hate that. I'm not going to say that this is true, but could you imagine if we allied with Scarlets? Oh my god. We ally with the Scarlet Crusade to fight the fucking Arathi Empire. Could you imagine? That'd be unbelievable. Team up with Lothraxi and the Army of the Light and the Scarlet Crusade to fight the Arathi Empire. That would never happen, but could you imagine? That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. Again, yeah, that would never happen. Did Turalyon ever meet Kalia? I don't believe Turalyon has met Kalia yet. But yeah, in my mind, I guess, unless I'm missing something about the Scarlets, I think that they wouldn't, I don't know why I pressed that. They would not get along very well. I think that if necromancy is something that the Arathi Empire is doing, then I don't think the Scarlets would like that. Also, aren't the Scarlets, didn't they say they're like in possession of Kalia Menethil's daughter? Didn't they just like outright say that they have her child? Like, that's kind of crazy. Son? Oh, okay. Is his son? Either way, her child, whether it's a... Either way. New Balnazar host Inc. I don't think we would... Here's, like, in my head, I don't think we'd even need a new Balnazar. We already have someone who's leading the Army of the Light that's a Dreadlord. We don't even... And you know what's the most beautiful thing about it? He doesn't even have to hide it. He's just openly like, yeah, I'm second in command of the Army of the Light, and I'm a Dreadlord. Hell yeah. Like, he literally doesn't even have to conceal it. It's fucking wild. I just bubbled for no reason, too. It's pretty crazy. He's just like openly a fucking... Just openly a leader. My guess is we get to see or visit the Arathi Empire in the future with Faerun and Anduin. Then I would guess we would be looked on as blasphemers. Yes, but I think the truth is that just like... Guys, what you gotta realize... Maybe I sound so bad when I say that. So presumptuous. What I think is going on... Well, that's not fucking good. What I think is going on is that they're clearly drawing, and they're going to continue drawing, a line between free will and between doing what you're told you're supposed to do. And the Arathi Empire is not going to change. It's not going to be any different. It'll be different thematically because what we'll be seeing is probably an extremely overbearing church structure bearing down upon its people, very similar to like Heaven's Ward type shit in Final Fantasy. And so there could be a lot to do there. Speaking about age, you've been drinking the Titan Mythbuster Kool-Aid for so long, you will probably turn immortal. I don't want to be immortal. That's a prison. I've accepted my mortality. I think it's beautiful, and I think there's a lot of meaning in it. And I think that the Arathi Empire there will be people there who are being subjugated by the Empire. Like, they don't live in a perfect, idyllic paradise. They write about it that way because that's how these fucking cults work. Of course they're gonna write about the Empire as though it's flawless and idyllic. Of course they're gonna write about it that way. They're psychopaths. They're all zealots. Of course. They're all religious zealots. They're gonna fucking lie about it. You know? The Empire is not perfect. There's no way that it's perfect. And I'm sure we're gonna see some downtrodden people there, you know? So like, what I'd kind of like to see, some people are gonna hate this, but I don't really care. I kind of want to see Anduin, Wrynn, and Faerun become a power couple and have them take back the Arathi Empire. I'm gonna be honest. That would be pretty sick in my opinion. To have them overthrow the Emperor, release the people of the Arathi from the overbearing, like, you know, dictation of the light and those that wield it, and basically reunite the human empire. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah. Dude, Anduin is literally named after some of the most legendary human fucking heroes and leaders ever. Like, like, holy fuck. It would make so much sense for Anduin Rin to be the one to, like the original Erethdor, unite the humans back together, dude. His closest advisor is already one of the most powerful human kingdoms, which is Gilneas. You know, he's already homies with like one of the strongest human groups. I think it would be sick, dude. I'd love to see us liberate the Arathi Empire from the overbearing light lords or whatever. Also, I would not be surprised to find out that they have Naru over there. It would not surprise me even the least bit if they had Naru, or a part of a Naru, or, you know, some kind of Naru shard, something akin to the Atamal crystal or some crazy shit like that. Would not blow my mind if they had some ancient light artifact. And we've already seen how light artifacts can be used to mind control things. You guys saw it with the Drak'thir Oathbinder. You guys already know that light can be used to do that. So, you know, it's not necessarily a good look for the Arathi. And right now I have the game volume off because it's easier for me to talk with you guys while I do that. So, hopefully you don't mind. Yeah, we have Kultiris, Gilneas. Yeah, all that's left is the Arathi, except Stromgarde, of course, and Alterac. Yep. Alkira, thanks so much for the 6-month advanced sub, dude. Kelsu, gifting 6 subs as well. What the fuck? And Archris, thanks so much for the Prime for 8 months. Chaka Jules, thanks for the 2 gifted. Sorry, I missed those guys. Poor Alterac, man. Yeah, you know, in the theme of the War Within, or sorry, of Midnight, uniting the disparate elven tribes is kind of maybe in line with that. A united human empire would be sick to explore in a world revamp too. Yeah, and I think that this would maybe also line up well with Anduin and like the Velen thing at the end, where Velen calls him High King Rin. High King of the Alliance, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe you reuniting all that stuff back together, and I don't know. We'll have to see. We've had a lot of division in World of Warcraft, you know? A lot of things splitting up and being like separated from one another. Thanks, Titans. But now you're seeing a lot more unity happening. You're seeing things being drawn back together, like the Emerald Dream and Ardenweald, for instance. You're gonna see the Elven tribes be drawn back together, or peoples. You're probably gonna see some of the trolls come back together. You know, the shattered troll empire, the shattered Ajakir empire, the shattered human empire, the shattered elven empire. All of these fallen empires that perhaps have, you know, an ability to reunite in some way, maybe a healthier way that doesn't require that they war against their neighbors constantly. I must have missed something. I must have missed some kind of mechanism. How would we physically bring them together? Just open up portals to connect the world? No. What? What do you mean, how would we bring them together? The same way that we just did with the Earthen? Same concept? It's not something complicated, it's just we do the hero thing. We liberate them from their oppressors and we work together. You know? The classic hero thing. No, I meant more so they're on the other side of the planet. I'm sorry, this seems very silly to me. We have boats. We have ships. We could make teleports potentially. Oh, you have to stomp the corpses. Oh. Oh. That's why they're still glowing. Gotcha. Thanks. Due to storms, I thought everything got fucked up on the way across. Yeah. So, doesn't it seem natural that we would find some kind of way to surmount that? It's just these barriers, they're not real barriers to me. You know, they're not real to me. They're more like artificial barriers that we're gonna find a way to get across. You know, it's like the dragon that flew across, no one ever made it. Everyone died. Everyone believes that she died, right? But she made it somehow. Well, how did she manage that? Well, she managed it some kind of way. The Arathi got here some kind of way. There's obviously some kind of way of getting there and getting here, so I don't really look at it like that. I mean, sure. I just meant I think we'll have to fight against actual Titan protections that separate us. So you think that the storming season stuff is Titan architected? Could be. I mean, that's just kind of baseless speculation, though. You know, we don't really have any evidence of that. Right? So it's like, yeah, okay, maybe. But it'll be better when I see an indication of that. I did see a giant Titan robot come climbing out of the ocean, so that's rather compelling evidence to suggest that the Titans have some stuff maybe under the ocean that we don't know about. Maybe the Titans have weather generators under the ocean. They're intentionally making storms to keep us isolated and control us with weather. While that obviously sounds goofy, it could happen. I mean, that could be what's happening. They could have literally separated off certain parts of the world by putting insurmountable natural barriers in the way. That is possible. Oh my goodness. The Legion Priest class mount is located under the ocean. Yeah, you know that Legion Priest class mount? Yeah, it's probably why you mentioned it, actually, because did you know that that thing was gifted its light alignment and magical prowess by the Titans? Apparently. It says the Titans gifted those things their powers, which is pretty peculiar. People are like, well, Titans don't use the light, Pyromancer. I'm like, okay, dude. That's why the Priest class order mount literally says the Titans gifted it with its magic, right? Which is light. Like, okay, dude. But the fact that it was down under the ocean is quite curious. I think you go down into that that one little place. The drainage system's reading clear across the board. Have you considered fulfilling a role in sanitation? You wouldn't believe what happens in Ironforge during Brewfest. That's disgusting. Where are the... Do I have to go back and get boots? Nothing has piqued my interest more in this X-Pack like the Kobus, Deep Sea, and the Hollowfall Undersea. Any thoughts from you? I think it's possible. There's a lever in here. I think it's possible that the Kobus are actually Arathi from the former expeditions. If any of those expeditions made it to Hollowfall, which I think they may have, because we have some evidence to suggest that there may have actually been more than one Arathi expedition. And that what we know as their expedition is only their most recent one. And there is a chance, and it's very Lovecraftian, that those Kobus are former Arathi. I don't think there's a lever. There is not from what I see. Why would that one activate any differently than all the others? It's the obstructed drain you hovered over, but it's not clickable. So me turning this air purifier on is irrelevant? That doesn't matter? Oh, okay. Okay. That's confusing. Gimme! Elemental fusion bomb. Gimme! Amorphous relic. Wax Mary. The sculpture depicts a small bird. It looks friendly. Friend-shaped bird. Upon entering combat, players gain either massive or miniature. Increases your size by 20%, increasing health by 5% and damage and healing done by 3%. Reduces your size by 20%, increasing movement speed by 5% and your haste by 3%. That's pretty nice. I gotta say. That's a nice little object right there.
Fantastic!
Open the big box! Ceremonial song ring? Relic of sentience? In the radiant echo. Bring to a world soul memory to experience the radiant memories of Azeroth. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Interesting.
We've got another incursion, and we need some defenders. I know you're good at this.
In your hand, you hold a small azurite sphere. Its light is steady and bright, but the sound it emits is plaintive and longing. It tugs at you ever so slightly. Yay!
Back in action. With my brains and your brawn, we're bringing this ancient facility back to life.
Oh, you got all the brains, huh? Damn. With my brains. Alright, okay, okay. Yeah, more ordered water. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah, bro. Give me that. Hell yeah. Have you done all the theater troupe events? No. Only done one.
I read about this.
Thanks, Akira. Ol Hawk, thank you for the sub. The Arcane Bagel, thank you for the sub. People of the Land, thanks for the sub. Favorite zone so far? Ashkahet. Ashkahet is unfucking good. Ella Falls a close second. Very close second. What you eating? A quesadilla. Kind of quesadilla? Chicken. And with some guacamole and some sour cream. Least favorite main character in the War Within so far? What kind of question is that? What's your least favorite pizza?
I got distracted.
What's your least favorite movie? What's your least favorite thing to do? What kind of question is that? Ooh, I'll take that. Fuck yeah.
Give me something to figure out.
When machinery breaks down, when Titan artifacts are uncovered, when there's a code to decipher or security to breach, I'm supposed to drop everything. I'm supposed to drop everything. Else I'm doing and find an ingenious solution. And I love it. Bring me a puzzle and I'll find a solution. It's a normal question.
I need some time to think.
Some of you chatters need to work on your social ability. It's a fucking weird question. What's your least favorite quest you eye out on? Huh.
Oh, are you headed out?
Pyro, can I interest you in talking about the things that you dislike the most about this expansion right at this very moment while you're trying to go through the main story? Can I interest you in talking about what you didn't enjoy right now? If you don't see why that's weird, you're fucking weird. Here we go. Wowee, look at it go! Just a fraction of Azeroth's power, harnessed for its protection.
I'll contemplate what we talked about.
Thanks, I'm sure Zizi appreciates it. When we're done here, you can find them at the Shadow Vein extraction site. Are you in a bad mood today? No. Should I be? I can answer that question. It's Illyria. See, it's easy. You guys are fucking freaks. Get the fuck out of my chat. You guys are literal fucking freaks. Like, what is wrong with you guys? Like, what? Leave me the fuck alone. Here we go. Thanks, I'm sure Zizi appreciates it. Here we go.
Make sure to take notes.
I sent Zizi ahead to the Shadow Vein extraction site. From what they transmitted back, it looks like the area's swarming with rockworms and covered in this discharge. I gave them an upgrade while we were waiting for you. I don't know how effective it'll be in battle, but the results should be shocking for anyone that tries to threaten them. Doesn't help that Jade definitely fed directly fucking into that. I'd appreciate it if we just don't... Why do we entertain these freakazoid fucking chatters, you guys? They literally are getting exactly what the fuck they wanted. Do you see this? Do I really need to explain why it's weird? Like, let's please stop this. Every fucking stream, we have some weird cringe-ass fucking conversation because of some dumb fucking brain-dead remarks of some chatters, bro. I'm about to permaban these motherfuckers because I'm just so tired of these weird questions. These fucking weird-ass negative grabbing questions. Guys, there's been almost nothing but great feedback about this expansion. For what fucking reason would you come to the stream and try to prod me to tell you the, like, my least favorite things. To me, it very much comes off as like, I need to hear you say something bad about this game, Pyro. I need to hear some negative. Like, I just don't. What the fuck is that? I'm not going to sit here and like, I really don't like Illyria. I do like Illyria. I'm not going to agree with these hot takes you guys have about these characters and asking me to express negativity when I don't have any. It's fucking weird. Stop asking for that. It's weird. Chatters that are going to be disruptive like that are not going to chat. And like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to feel bad for that. Like, if you can't read the room and like engage with something in a positive manner without having to drill me for like what I don't like, I don't want to talk to you. You know? Can I ask your favorite character though? Sure, Dagran Thardason. Yeah, probably Dagran. That's an easy answer. You know why? Because I genuinely really like the character. It's crazy how, like, I don't have an easy answer for not liking a certain character. I don't know, man. Liking characters is kind of gay, bro. ZZ beeps in recognition and excitement. It seems like they're ready to get underway. Huh, that did surprise me. I am going to stare directly at the quest for the next hour, and I'll see you after that. Here we go. ZZ's ready to help you get the Shadowvane site up and running again. Here we go. Let's do it, ZZ. Let's do
Based
it.
on ZZ's initial
He's in. Oh,
it looks like none of the Crushers are receiving power.
he was inside of me.
Check the nearby power substation and see if something's amiss.
Now we gotta check the power substation. Here we go. Here we go. I just think that some people need to redefine how they look at the fucking world. Do you define the world through identifying and talking about all of the things that you fucking hate and don't like? Or do you ever have dialogue about the things that you do enjoy? Or is the entire world defined and looked through a lens of what you don't fucking like? That's how it comes off to me.
Power isn't reaching the main delivery conduit. Look around in the substation.
I found a
You
piece of
need to
bacon.
reroute the power piping nearby.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's such good bacon. Yeah, goes to a restaurant and then asks the waiter, please tell me the worst item on your menu. What do you fucking hate the most that you serve, and can I get that?
With these pipes and tatters, the water can't reach the boilers. If those valves are opened in the correct sequence, they should reroute the water to the working lane.
German bread's better than bacon? Someone ban this J guy. What do you think the real purpose is of the waterworks? Well, they seem to be using steam. They use a lot of steam, which is obviously heated water. Fire and water, I guess, is how you would get that. So, usually steam is used to power like engines or something, or to like move valves and stuff like that. I kind of thought it was like a water processing plant initially. Wait. Does clicking on different ones make any difference? It does. I don't remember which one I clicked last time. There we go. Arc emitter.
Power is on. Spreading to machines and buildings all over the facility. Let's deal with those Seas crushers next. Zizi's arc emitter should be able to help with those crushers.
Okay. I'll fuck some crushers up. You guys really thought you'd have to explain to me in the fucking... Sorry, chat. I figured it out too quick. It wasn't that complicated. I wasn't expecting to look over to chat and see breakdowns for how to solve the pipe puzzle. What the fuck? Sorry, that kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting to look over and see people actually explaining how it's supposed to work. I'm assuming some people have had some real trouble with that or something. Huh. There's shit in their machines. Time to get ambushed by some fucking horrible creature. Yeah. Horrible creature. I got it wrong a couple times or so. Yeah, so did I. You watched it on stream just now, but then we figured it out. I know, it's crazy. I know. I appreciate it. I think. I don't, actually. That's a lie. I just said that. That's a lie. I did that puzzle while high as a kite. It took me 20 minutes. Oh my god. I mean, I could see it. I could see it. I'm not, yeah, I can see it. Look, you start clicking them and you're like, all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck? Hey, look, it's not as if I didn't struggle with more simple things earlier. Pyro, who's your least favorite editor? I mean, that's an easy one. Or you may have said this, but I noticed you only use flame-related mounts. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you're one of a couple people, just one or two people who've mentioned that. That is true. I do only have flame-themed mounts. I'm really leaning into a character this time around. I've never had like underlying like roleplay for my character before. Until now. And it definitely exists. From my character's name, to their class, to their hero talents, to their gear, to the mounts that they ride, to the title that I use, it is all themed around the sun and around flame. All of it.
You don't look busy enough.
In better days, the Awakening Machine bestowed us with all the life force to work for thousands of years. We reaffirmed our loyalty each time we returned to it. Right. The waterworks.
Keep me informed.
I saw a quest right here. Also, I needed to turn in that quest on the robot, so I flew back here for no reason. Not fair, my treasures. Dark Flame Cleft. Not fair, Knick-Knack collect many shiny things over long life, but now stupid wax for brains Candle Claws push out Knick-Knack and family. Shiny things all left behind. Here, Goblin Friend helped made list of all my treasures inside Dark Flame Cleft. You go take back. You no take Candle! Okay. I will do that after this. I was wondering where the quest for Dark Flame was. Hadn't received it yet. I was getting a little worried, but I was just curious. Wasn't I just over here at a bay of sorts? Some kind of depot? Fuck, where was I? Yeah, I was right here. Chad, I want to be clear about something. I don't think that it's inherently dumb for someone to ask you what your least favorite thing is. I just think that given the context of the current state of World of Warcraft and how you guys mostly know that I feel about this game, it seems asinine to ask me that kind of question. That's all. I'm not inherently against. If you guys ask me a question in the future of, Pyro, what's your least favorite this? I'm not going to fucking lose my mind at you. But sometimes it seems like people have a little bit of an ulterior motive, if you know what I mean. So that's why I did not like the way that that shit was being asked. So I just want to address that one last time. What's your least favorite soda? See, now that's a fucking good one, okay? My least favorite soda? Fuck, that's actually a hard-ass question. See, now you got me fucked up, and I'm actually interested in answering that. Least favorite soda? It's so much easier to identify your favorites of things than your least favorite. So, like, my favorites, to give you an idea, is like Sprite. I think a classic Coke is pretty good. And I like Mug Root Beer. I think Mug Root Beer is pretty good too. But, you know, I don't really like ginger ale very much. Is that a soda? Does that count? Ginger ale? I don't know. I hate Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's weird, but I'd almost rather... But ginger ale at least is good for you, at least to a degree, if you're, like, not feeling good or something like that, right? See, these questions are so hard to answer. I don't even know, actually. My least favorite soda. You know what's the worst? Any soda, you know what's the worst? If you have ever ordered like a Sierra Mist, but their machine isn't refilled recently, and so it tastes like fucking, it tastes like water, like soapy, what does it taste like? It tastes like mildewy water. You know? It's fucking gross. It's fucking disgusting. That's the worst. Gray paint flavor. What's your least favorite WoW race? You're just asking me to be racist right here on stream? You fucking hear this guy? What fucking race do you hate the most in WoW? Like, what? What kind of unhinged question is that, sis? What the fuck? Gnomes. Fuck them. Here we go. ZZ whistles in relief. It seems they were not happy with the subpar maintenance standards there. Here. ZZ internals begin to hum softly as their projector reaches... I just see my chat. I don't even know what you guys are saying. I just see it moving out of the corner of my eye. I'm not looking. As their projector reaches the appropriate operating temperature. You know what, actually? You know who's the worst?
At the north
I take it back. It's not gnomes. It's gotta be the goblins.
Look for a master switch that controls them.
I only like doing their voice, but to be honest with you, they are, by and large, without a doubt, without question, the absolute worst race in World of Warcraft. They are terrible. They pollute everything they touch, and they do not value life or... Oh my god. Ah! 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 Fucking burning! Ah! How do I get out? Why is there a ladder that can't work? The rope! No! Please! You know, for someone who's named Pyromancer, that did not go as well as I thought it would. Found myself in quite a thermonuclear situation. I think we can all magnanimously agree. Magnanimously agree. I'm so stupid. Oh, there's a lever. Activate Cave Crusher. I don't have a seal. Deathwing, jawline. This is why we thought you needed help with the pipes puzzle.
I sit down with my coffee, turn on pyro, and I just hear screaming.
I'm sorry! What do you fucking want from me? This is why Dagran called you the Brawn. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Put me on a spit and hold me over a fire. I'm getting fucking roasted by my chat right now, dude. Holy shit, there's an abandoned pickaxe. Do you think it'll turn me into another kind of freaky ass little earthen monster? Oh, you can just throw it. Okay. Bismuth box. Speak to ZZ. Speak to ZZ. Report your findings.
Well done, Outlander. We're back up and running.
You're really small this
Now
time.
it's time for a little creative problem solving.
You are definitely not that small before. ZZ looks ready to head back to the Deep Forge Golem Works. ZZ is ready to head back to the Deep... Okay. First death. Why is he calling you Outlander? Yeah, I don't know why he said that. I don't know why it said that. That's what you get for bad-mouthing goblins. I mean, come on! What is wrong with that? If anything, I'm just embracing goblin culture. You meaning to tell me that goblin culture doesn't consist of at least half of the time talking shit about other goblins? Come on! Come on! It's how you get power. You gotta throw them under the bus. You know, gotta make their business look illegitimate. Not that I've got anything to do with any kind of illegitimate business, of course. I've only ever done clean business. They got their own vibe. I'm just 3 goblins in a trench coat. Kinda sounds like a goblin Al Pacino. It's okay, Taylor. It's okay. It's okay, they don't know that all these people are from the same fucking region in the world, which is why they all fucking sound the same. They don't know, it's okay. They don't know. They have no idea. I'm sorry, I'm not from around here. I am from the Ringing Deeps. I don't know. All I know. Why is he morphing into Trump? I'm not. I'm just playing around, Grampy. Trump's back. Holy shit, it's Donald Trump.
Also sounds like your Trump voice /s.
Pyro, can you tell me, do you have any idea why your Trump sounds like a goblin? Do you know why your goblin sounds like a Trump? I have no fucking idea. Because Trump is a goblin. You ever seen an orange goblin? No, I bet you haven't, but you're gonna. You're going to. The goblins, all they want to do is be bigly. They're kind of like a dwarf. They're very littly. They're trying to be bigly. Hugely. I swear this chat makes me more degen. I lose decorum by the minute. You know, the truth is, a lot of people, they say bad things about goblins. Not me. Not me. I know lots of goblins, plenty of goblins, good people, great people. Very resourceful, great economy, great power structure, great people, really, truly. One of the best even, some could say. Maybe.
You have my focus.
Okay, enough of that. We're stopping. Good. You're here. I hope you're ready, Anshira.
Conversation terminated.
You're so interesting, Brinth. We're back, and we're ready. You and Zizi head in and cause some mayhem, blow stuff, and make a mess that will draw them out of the manufacturing bay. You want me to... Okay. I'll use the commotion to sneak inside. Join me when you're able, and we should have a chance at reactivating the facility and driving them out. We don't need to defeat them all. Defeating the Dark Fuse leader supervising this operation should break their resolve. The Dark Fuse lackeys will clear out when the coin stops flowing.
Task resumed.
Task resumed. Blow. Blow stuff. Blow stuff. Why are the goblins in Khazalgar? Well, I know that they were trying to take over this golem facility. They're trying to make a bunch of war machines. That's their whole purpose, I think. But they went deeper. They want goblin war machines. They want it all. What the fuck is going on? Oh. Doodle-doodle-doo, doo, 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 doo. They have some of the most recognizable music in the whole game. Thirsty salvagers. Goblin music is jammers. Bendy, those aren't Horde, they're Undermine goblins. They're definitely Venture Co. They are most certainly Venture Co.
What was that? You with the... What is that on your face? Don't...
Well, they're Dark Fuse technically now. Dark Fuse, huh? But I'm pretty sure they started out as Venture Co. Didn't they say Undermine in the end of Ashikir? Yeah, I mean, a fucking one person got asked about the Undermine. I didn't realize that that meant that they were all just automatically from the Undermine. Am I fucking mentally deficient, or was there a part earlier where we learned that it was the Venture Co. coming down here, turning into the Dark Fuse or whatever? Wasn't that like one of the things? Right after we heard about, yeah, right after we heard about that whole thing with Noggin Fogger. My point is that it was highly implied that the goblin got down there that way. What's your least favorite profession in WoW? I think they're all trash, to be honest with you. There! Now you know the truth. WoW professions fucking suck. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. You can't say that about fishing? Of course I can. I hate fishing in this game. Final Fantasy's fishing is a fucking 1,000 times better. Sorry, I said it. I think it is anyway. That's my opinion. But I have strong opinions. So many flashes of light. Does WoW fishing even count as gameplay? I don't really think so, personally. I think it's awful gameplay. You sit and watch a fucking bobber until it moves and then you click it and then you catch a fish. I just, ugh. I don't know. I think FF's is way more interactive and way more fun, so. Why didn't that work? I think I hate fishing the most. Hey, didn't they just add fishing to No Man's Sky? I like it, it's chill. Here's my final opinion. Somehow, WoW fishing is actually more boring than RuneScape fishing. And I have 23 skill capes in RuneScape, one of which is not fishing. That's how bad I think it is, but that's just my opinion. Again, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings if you like WoW fishing. I'm just telling you that there are better fishing systems out there. I'm just saying. I'm not against fishing. I just don't think it's fun in WoW. Also, chat, are you realizing now why asking me questions about what my least favorite things is maybe not the best idea, because then we have to get in an argument? Because now we're talking about which fishing is better? Do you realize what this does? Do you realize the brainwashing that's happening right now? Do you feel it in the air tonight? Oh, Lord. What's your least favorite question? I am slowly turning into a dark fuse, bro. It's actually out of control. I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening. Pyro, what opinion can you say that will make the chat go fucking crazy? Can you just say that out loud, please? Whatever you think will upset the chat most, can you just say that? Who's my least favorite chatter? Who's your least favorite lore figure and why do you hate them? Norganon. Because he's evil. I don't know. Malfurion because he's a Sith Lord. How about our old friend Jastor Gallywix, huh? You wanna work for my cartel, kid? You're gonna have to put in a lot more slave hours than that. You think you can punch out? No, 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 no. When you work for Jastor Gallywix, you only ever punch in. When you punch out, it better be your time to meet. It better be your time to meet Norganon. I'm telling you. If you leave work, you ain't coming back. Oh, you wanna leave this here island? I'm just gonna need you to sign away your whole family rights and agree to be my slave for the rest of eternity. No big deal, huh? Typical goblin fashion. Blurts a series of beeps in ascending pitch. Okay.
What is your query?
I'll try to get this power station up and running. Be warned that we may attract some trouble once they see what we're up to. Let's do this.
Return if you have...
What do you mean, what's going on in here? We're just doing business. And if you think you're gonna bring that lame-ass sky golem bullshit around here, you got another thing coming, big boy. Stand in the fire. Yeah. Come over here. I got plenty of damage to do to you. What? What?
is a scripted bullshit loss.
You should have brought some bigger.
That is absolute bullshit. I didn't even get to cast
We
Divine
did.
Shield.
Now, ZZ.
Wait, what? Oh, shit. Oh, hope you like that big... Holy shit. It just straight hold smashed him.
More golems are active and back in production.
Yay! Hopefully these ones don't turn on us.
Pack it up, team. I know when we're beaten.
Do you?
Cool. Hey, thanks for saving me. He only had 6 million HP. Yeah, why are we turning this on?
I attend to the archive.
It was touch and go there for a bit, but if anyone could seize a victory out of this, I knew it could be you. It would be you. Please return to the emissary and Dornagal and communicate our victory. Go with my thanks and with the knowledge that the machine speakers are indebted to you. Saboteur's Girdle. Nice, I got the belt. Nice.
May your cogs hold true.
Please take word of our victory to Illyria and Dornagal. I'm sure our allies will be pleased to hear what we can provide for the war effort.
May the deeps continue to ring.
Hey, Pyro, what's your deepest, darkest insecurity that you would never want anyone to know? Can you tell me that right here on stream? Can you tell me real quick? What? Goes back over this way. 4 stam, 5 strength leather belt. Hey, Pyro, what's the last 4 digits of your social security number? That would be 1337. What's your least favorite childhood dream? That's so fucked up. I have an answer to that, though. I'm not gonna answer that, though. My favorite Facebook quiz. Oh, right. We gotta go up. That's awkward. Nice. Twin turbo V8 I got on this bitch. We're hauling ass. You hear the turbo spooling up? You hear that? Damn. I put some upgrades under the hood of this thing. Crazy. What's your least favorite element on the periodic table? I'm gonna go with oxygen. I'm gonna go with oxygen and hydrogen. We could do without both of those. We don't really need any. I heard if you have too much in a pure fashion, you just die. Who needs potassium? Fuck it all. Is that a Supra? Yo, is that a Supra?
Don't assume victory.
Such a bad question equals 30 plus minutes of stream content? Well, that's what happens when you have someone who streams for a living and can actually make a joke out of something like that. I don't know, man. Carbon's kind of mid. Carbon is kind of mid. Very mid. Boron Rivendare. Someone ban this guy. That's amazing news, Anshara. It can help, Six. It can help. You're by that edict treasure I mentioned at the beginning? Thanks, Six. It hasn't always been. I don't know, man. If you're American enough, you don't eat. Here in America, we don't even breathe oxygen. Oxygen, we only breathe American. What's your least favorite part of the body? The butthole. It can be a real pain in the ass. What amazing news, Anshara! The war golems awaken and march against our enemies once again, just like in times past. Your contribution to the cause of the machine speakers and to all the earthen will not be forgotten.
No, we need to match the
The machines march to war.
Monstrosities. War golems give us a way to do that. Well done.
Okay. Xal'atath's army has been capable of striking at us for a while now. Anonymous Gifter, thanks for giving a sub. Divided butthole. And thanks for gifting another sub to Recycled Lemons. Xal'atath's army's been capable of striking at us for a while now. So what caused her to choose this moment? Something is wrong here. She waited for us to build an army in response and then attacks openly. We're playing into her hands. Report to the Arathi General. I'll head to the battlefield directly.
Champion, Ranger General, the Harbinger has struck at the Aegis Wall.
She has made the first move. What is she planning?
Ground units, forward! Airships, open fire! I want to see every ballista loaded and fired within the minute.
All right, she's going ham. You're not expected to come from beneath there? But when I got this quest, it was from Illyria in Dornagal, which immediately told me to go through the portal, which would have taken me to Azj-Kahet, which is where I went. So I kind of feel like the quest almost does expect you to come from there. That's where it directs you to go. I just followed the marker. I just did what I was told.
This land was not what we expected.
Good, you're here. I'll keep it brief. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The might of Khaz'Algar. Steel and flames.
Caution is
The Harbinger thinks she can catch us off guard, but she's a fool if she expects to win this fight. The Algari, I don't know how the fuck to say that. The Algari offensive stands at your back, Anshara. Spare no enemy.
We must rely on outsiders.
Our forces may be able to hold their own, but seeing you in the fray may help their spirits. Take this war horn. Let it ring out and fill our foes with terror. Once you're done rallying our troops, make your way to your commanders. Oh, I got the helmet here. Nice.
We are surrounded by dangers.
The Arathi armor is the best set of gear I think I've ever gotten from questing. Which quest are you doing now? It's in the top right corner of the screen right here. Top left, I mean. Pretty sure that's the left, but okay. Thanks, chat. Really relying on you to help me out there. Nice, we got our golems and shit standing around doing nothing. All this work for them to do nothing. Yeah, I know. Very fear-inducing horn. Ooh. Whoa. The Nerubian Hulk? It looks so much like Cathraxi. It's so fucking weird. Nice. Fall back here. Call Stormrider.
I
think I should have had that before. Your Horde and Alliance make a formidable army. I don't think there's much we could have done without them.
In my heart,
Why? Why? What is this? What is this questing sequence? Fucking hello? Whoever designed this, what the fuck is this?
Champion.
Very weird.
Azeroth calls.
You've arrived just in time.
We must answer.
Oh, it goes in a straight line in front of you. You're supposed to go to her second? Yeah. Clearly. As a player, are you supposed to know that?
I will not lose
Don't think
my
so.
friends again.
I don't think you can know. Well, you see, Pyro, you went the wrong direction. You were supposed to do a double loop-de-loop before turning in these quests, then a triple backflip from the left. Dude, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, don't think the reason why this feels weird is because the player played it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
The time for dreaming.
While we've yet to locate Xal'atath, we've received reports from deeper in the field, certain Nerubians giving orders. It won't buy us too much time. I can't even read your quest text before getting attacked. So, that's great. I hope it's nothing important that you have to say. The quest turn-in shouldn't even have you go to Faerun. It should have you go to Thrall and Jaina. And then you should turn in the quest there, where they then give you the next quest, and then you should go to Faerun. It's not designed right. See what I'm saying? You get both of the quests at the same time, and then you have to finish one as a prerequisite to the other. You might as well just have them both be turned in at the same fucking NPC. Yeah, that's probably how that should work. Get owned. Nixk, the Wicked. Yeah, very weird. None of the other quests have this problem. Yeah, I would say it. I've only seen one other weird questing thing. Only one other weird thing. What is that? Oh. Hell yeah. Kazvik. Oh, Lady Liadrin. Let it be said that Quel'Thalas repays even the oldest of debts. Blood Knight's charge for Erythor. For the light. Oh boy. Lady Liadrin. Oh, she's in on it. She's like, oh, let's fucking do it. Quel'Thalas repays even the oldest of debts. That's kind of a sick line. Fucking deleted, dude.
We need to reach
Here we
Illyria,
go.
quickly.
Now this makes sense.
I will help anyone in need.
Oh, good. You made it. Oh, Tyrallian's over there. Oh, and so's Illyria.
Inspire others to do better.
Drape of the Lamplighter. Cool. Something is very wrong. As the battle continues, each side has become more aggressive. Illyria seems to know something. She ran off at one point during the battle. We've been giving chase, but I cannot leave these soldiers to die. She's just ahead. We can reconvene with her together.
I do what I can.
I'm ready to catch up with Illyria. She's been distracted this entire battle.
Everyone deserves a chance.
Illyria.
Oh no.
This isn't the real fight.
Oh, Zal, you are so fucking evil.
The black blood. It's all around us.
What the fuck is going on?
Tyrallian, I have to go.
What? The battle's about to turn.
We've played right into Xal'atath's hands. But I know where she is.
So
I'm going to stop her.
I'm coming with you.
I know you would. But your place is here. I need you to trust me.
How do you know that that wasn't Xal'atath doing that?
We'll be right with her.
Come back to me.
I always do.
Interesting. Khadgar talking to Illyria. I assume that it's Zal. It seemed to me like I was like, oh god, she's pretending to be Khadgar.
This oppressive darkness. I can barely see beyond the airship's flame.
In my heart there is fire. A beacon in the dark.
Holy fuck.
Xal'atath is here. I can sense her.
We're going up
We need to hurry.
the Priory.
But
oh
first
boy.
we must find a way to light our path.
5 keys to open our way. 5 torches to light our path.
Let your emotions run. Every moment of defiance charges the air around you and feeds into me.
Weird. Forming whispers. Echo of fear. Echoes of fear. Eclipsing grasp. Living shadow.
We'll cover you, Farron. Focus on the brazier.
And the way Illyria's eyes looked right there was interesting. Echo of fear. Every moment of defiance charges the air around you and feeds into me.
I will bring light to the darkness. Darkness. I'll need a moment to recover. To purify that flame. To me! The Priory has a light well in the middle of the courtyard. No doubt it has been tainted.
Yo, we gotta wait for this light to fill back up, because, Jesus. Look at the name of the yellow bar. I did when I first came in. Yeah, I saw it says Hope. Any prediction before finishing that quest? No, I don't. Guys, you guys all know what's gonna happen and I don't. I have nothing to predict. You guys, could any of you have predicted what the fuck happens at the end before you saw it? I don't think I can predict. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I have no fucking idea what's about to happen. I do not know. Something really fucking bad? I don't know.
I
light to the darkness.
I don't know. I saw some big Titanic robots come out of the water. Maybe Xal's about to summon some crazy shit out of the sea.
With your rage as you carry candles into a starless night.
Starless night. Well, that's great.
It's not rage, but hope that guides the way. Dawn is ever on the horizon, Harbinger.
It is not rage, but hope. Okay. Kind of an idiotic fucking mechanic. There's this inconsequential mechanic that doesn't actually do anything except make you have to stand in light for an absurd amount of time and then not actually do anything. Kind of weird. It's interesting.
The courtyard is clear. Purify the well.
Oh, dude, this is just like mini Sunwell shit, bro. This is just like a mini fractal for what's gonna happen at the Sunwell. We're so fucked. Hope it doesn't blow up.
The darkness has receded.
Kill the broken
Hurry,
queen.
to the priory.
The what?
Darkness calls.
Oh no.
What is that?
All that remains of
Oh boy.
Queen Nephris.
Yep. Tough. Maybe she's gonna use the big void crystal to like void empower herself or Queen Nephris or some crazy shit. But if we're about to kill the broken queen, then yeah, tough.
Your world is dying. Breathe deep and accept that you have caused your end.
Oh, this is so fucked up.
Monster! May your soul be judged by the flame!
My people shrouded in pain. No.
Something's wrong.
No more darkness. Pain no more.
She's fighting against her will.
Dark Ranger's trap? Interesting. Interesting, Illyria. Anduin recognized that she was fighting against her will. Ugh.
Xal'atath is just ahead. After me.
That is not how I wanted that to end. Oh, that's not how I wanted that to end.
In the very heart of shadow, I will be the shield that guards the way.
She's limit breaking, dude. She's got a built-in Aegis of Agramar. She's technically got 1 HP. She's not dead. She's technically got 1 HP. We just beat her up. That ain't a corpse. Not yet. But I wouldn't have noticed that if chat didn't say anything, probably. That's a good catch right there. I didn't even notice. I was just like, damn, she's dead. And then I walked away. Whoa. That's...
You know, Illyria.
That's a lot.
You mortals are the most wrathful creatures in existence. I've watched you break worlds, overthrow gods. Even the realm of death couldn't hold you. Your hunger for violence is insatiable.
Oh, look at their 6 little. That looked like a little Cosmo chart. That was weird.
Unleashed us upon the Nerubians. All to fuel the Black Blood's power. My power.
My power.
This stops now. Your determination delights me. But I have risen from the ashes of countless empires. I have survived ordeals you cannot comprehend. You cannot kill me. I'm not aiming at you.
Dark Heart. Nice. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
This changes nothing!
Khadgar! Oh no. No. I heard your voice. This can't be.
So he was inside of it? It did pull him in.
You did well. I knew you would stop her.
Stay with me, Khadgar. Don't let go.
Come on, Anduin. Come on. Now let's just hope that's not Xal'atath. Damn. So can we drop all these, unless that's Xal'atath, can we drop all these goofy ass theories about Khadgar now? Unconscious.
Danger lurks.
If that's really Khadgar, then
Azeroth together. Let's get to work. There remains much to be done. We will defend Azeroth together.
That sounds like Khadgar to me. I don't believe he's him. Yeah, people will come up with any kind of cope. Yeah, I understand why you might not think that. Zal could be inside Khadgar now, though. There could be some weird shit going on there.
Let's get to work.
But it seems real cheap to just have it then not be Khadgar. Seems real fucking cheap. The whole spectral raven and everything. Pretty interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and believe that this is Khadgar.
Good to see you.
There is much left to do.
Khadgar will need immediate help. We'll have time for celebrations later.
May your aim never.
Battle's finally over, and I suppose it's time we lick our wounds. Head back to Dornogal, champion. I'll be right there as soon as Khadgar is healthy enough to withstand travel.
Stay alert.
And what could he have learned while he was in there?
Today.
Does he remember all that?
The battle is won, and in victory, we've had a dear friend return to us. Traces of Xal'atath's presence linger in the air. In time, she will strike again. But for now, I believe we've all earned some respite.
The light calls us. There is honor in
Took him a while,
service.
but he did it.
It is good to see you.
I'm just never gonna turn in this quest, so that way Khadgar has to just forever lay at the foot of the Priory of the Sacred Flame. That's the end. Whoa. Oh.
We cannot hide from evil.
With the forces of Ashgahed and the Harbinger gone, Hallowfall has a moment to breathe. Beladar is safe, at least from outside threats. Now the only shadows left to contend with are the ones of our own making.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here.
Some of the things Xal said during that cinematic, too, are pretty interesting. Like she said about other worlds and stuff. Widow Arachni, Executor Nizrek.
Keep your voice down.
To see our old queen in such a state, your discretion and civility in this situation is a boon. We will take her back to Ashgahed and see if any of her former life is retained in her. If not, then we'll deal with it ourselves.
Styx, it would have been easy for you to end Queen Neferessa's life to secure victory. And yet you spared her. Words cannot capture my gratitude. I will escort my queen home and bring word of your deeds to my conspirators. Return to the surface for now, and know that you will forevermore have that.
Did my stream turn off? It happened so quick, it didn't even show me. Good. So there's more.
We will triumph. The Empire is forever.
We are the warriors of the Sacred Flame.
This is mine, but I hesitate to say it was lost.
The Empire is forever.
Havard's Sunheart. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, I'm really curious to see, it looks like... It did look like Xal did like a big teleport away, and that's when Khadgar came back in his little spectral raven form. I almost wonder if that implies that he tried to like fly away? He tried to like turn into the raven and fly away, but he got caught in there anyways? And then maybe when she like did that and the Dark Heart got broken, he was released out of it? Or maybe he was like a bird in a cage, like flying around in there trying to figure out how to get out. And like he came tumbling out like a bird because he was, you know, like Medivh style flying in the twisting nether. Where the fuck am I going? Like literally went one way and just turned around and... Not where I intended to go at all. Not paying attention, just following a fucking quest marker right now. Dornagal, Ship of Theseus, Chris Metzen. I didn't think we'd get him back so soon either, but it shows an interesting... It's really interesting to think about the artifact, though, and what he may have experienced whilst inside of it. Yeah, they might cook, though. They might cook. Is there any update on Iteki?
Don't panic, it's just me.
Hello. Be careful.
I will do my duty. If needed, I will answer the call.
I think I have to turn the quest in before I get any of these stay a while and listens. So, people that are jumping the gun on that.
Conversation initiated.
Report what happened in Hollowfall.
And so the battle is won. Champion, all of Kaz Algar owes you a tremendous debt. When you first arrived on our shores, we were fractured and divided. But you showed us the path to becoming whole again.
You reignited our drive for purpose and to define the parameters of our own existence.
We see now that traditions can change and evolve, and even be broken, if necessary.
The Arathi no longer cower in darkness. We bring the light in our hearts wherever we go.
This council stands stronger than ever before.
And it's mostly women now.
Friends and allies by our side. And we have you to thank for it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Powerful female leaders. Hell yeah. Yeah, even my transformation agrees. Ah! Merrick's, you're all right. You lucked out because you have the whole steel vein thing going. Otherwise, you are next. Nice. Merrick's looking respectfully now. Women in my video game? I've never touched a woman before. Woke DEI game. Let's see. What do you got?
Strength.
Greetings, Hanshara. Where's my refund?
Our strength.
Our battle's been hard fought, but there is still much to come.
It feels good to know we made a difference here. And yet, I can still hear the Radiant song echoing in my heart. Why did it lead us here? Was it solely to confront Xal'atath? Or is there something larger at play? I'm no stranger to feeling like a greater calling awaits. But this is different, somehow. I just hope that we prove ready to answer it.
Although this journey has been difficult, I have learned much. Stay a while and listen.
You found your light again.
Sort of. More like I stopped running from it. Before he died, my father wrote me a letter.
My son.
He said that I had to fight for peace. I thought that I had to become him because the world still needed him. Because I still needed him. But taking up his sword only led to war and death. I made mistake after mistake. I felt
unworthy. Varian Rin was a fierce, proud warrior. I respected his strength. But you, Anduin, you have your own strength, greater than any sword.
I'm not my father, but he never expected me to be. That's why he wrote that letter. To remind me who I am. It was his final lesson, and his greatest gift.
Very good to meet you.
I should. I'm not laughing at wheelchairs, okay? I'm laughing at that wheelchair and who's sitting in it. It's like spectral wheelchair? Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? Okay, fill me in here.
You found me.
Show me what happened. Oh, we can watch it again. Cool. Stay a while and listen.
It occurs to me that I never got the chance to properly thank you, champion.
It's floating.
Were it not for your efforts,
It's floating.
Dalaran could have proven to be an even greater tragedy than it was.
We thought we had lost you, Khadgar. How did you survive?
The Dark Heart was created not to destroy, but to capture and harness all manner of power. When I felt what it was doing to me, I transmuted myself into pure arcane energy.
And allowed yourself to be trapped within the Dark
So instead of
Heart.
destroying you, it just put you inside it.
Until you freed me.
That was a risky move. Trusting
Wait.
me to finish the fight
Wait.
against Xal'atath.
Wait, what?
I knew you would do whatever it took to defeat her. Just like all those years ago, when we charged through the dark portal and closed it behind us to save our world. Both then and now, placing my faith in you was never any risk at all. That transmutation spell, however, that was not without consequences. You know, Kerdrin keeps saying I should just ride a griffin around. That seems terribly inconvenient, if you ask me. I much prefer this chair.
Could that be because Archmage Modera designed it for you herself?
Why, Ilaria? Whatever are you implying?
Only that you and Terralion are so very alike. Bold in battle, shy in matters of the heart.
And you are still the same old Ilaria, I see.
That I am, Khadgar. Void or no void.
So if you can transmute your being into magical power, what does that say about the whole concept of the void itself? I transmuted myself into pure arcane energy and allowed myself to be trapped within the dark heart. It was not created to destroy, but to capture and harness all manner of power. Is the dark heart just a microcosm of the grand void itself? Does that imply that it's not... I don't know. Ugh. Never destroy. Just imprison and repurpose. Prison, convert, and repurpose. I'm gonna watch this cinematic again.
There is much left to do.
You mortals are the most wrathful creatures in existence.
Interesting that there's 6 different streams.
I've watched you break worlds, overthrow
It looks like a little
gods.
cosmology chart when she...
Even the realm of death couldn't hold you.
It's like the light, 6 different tendrils, just converting it all to void. Yeah, that looks like a little Cosmo chart right there.
You lured us here. Unleashed us upon the Nerubians. All to fuel the Black Blood's power. My power. This stops now. Your determination delights me. But I have risen from the ashes of countless empires.
The last one to go in is where Order would be.
Ordeals
Just curious.
You cannot comprehend. You cannot kill me. I'm not aiming at you.
This changes nothing.
Get a little bit more of her maybe real voice right there, by the way.
Khadgar! No. I heard your voice. This can't be.
You did well. I knew you would stop her.
Stay with me, Khadgar. Don't let go.
So what about the part of him that was getting absorbed before he transmuted himself? Shouldn't he still have like an arm gone or something? Or maybe it was just like recovered once the rest of him went in there? I'm a little confused about that still, but... Only thing that's sketchy in this whole cinematic about Khadgar is the look that he gives Anduin after he heals him. Illyria's like, it's like one of those classic, like, villain hugging the protagonist kind of shots where it looks like the villain is, where the villain gives, like, the person who knows that they're the villain, like, the smug smile, like, gotcha bitch kind of moment. Other than that, like, there's nothing... I think the part of him disenchanting is transmuting himself, maybe. I see it more as a thank you, like this right here. And he smiles. It does look genuine. It looks good. That was the only even slight inkling of the whole cinematic where I was like, maybe that could be. But I don't really think so. I'm pretty sure it's just Khadgar. And the follow-up afterwards is just so, like, genuine and wholesome between the two of them. It really, like, it's Khadgar. But they're trying to tell us... First off, Khadgar's gonna probably take a little bit of a back seat in some ways. You know who he's like, dude? Oh my god. He's gonna turn into fucking Professor. He's gonna turn into Xavier, dude. He's oh goodness. He's Xavier. Leader of the X-Men. Charles Xavier. Professor K. That'd be so sick. Professor K. Oh my god, that'd be sick. That'd be so sick. Wow. Damn.
There remains much to be done.
Good to have you back, old man. My character's like, yeah. So, yeah, I guess at this point we can stop with the teleportation of Dalaran theory, right? We can stop that. We can... I guess we have to stop Void Ethereal Khadgar for now. I guess. A lot of those crazy-ass fucking speculations where we can't really prove any of it. Teleported in the Dark Heart? Jesus Christ, you guys are just relentless. No, Dalaran got blown up. The wheelchair is ethereal? It's an arcane wheelchair, yes. I don't think that counts. I don't know if that counts. Eric Cohen wheelchair design if you look at it from far behind.